What? 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 Why can't you? 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 I did this. Why can't you?
Made it.
Me too. Hi guys,
Just
we
in
were
time.
totally ready on time.
We
Welcome
were
to the
totally super ready to go.
Nothing gets past us, as we always say here. I'll move this a little bit. There we go.
Had
Tilt it
exactly the
back.
right amount of time.
I'm not drinking coffee today. Yet.
I had earlier because
got a little these little the bootleg Celsius.
I had a thunderstorm roll through my neighborhood at 6 a.m. and
You're welcome.
yeah, and it's been raining off and on ever since. But the thunder was so close, the lightning was so close to my house that it scared the shit out of me.
Shaka-ka-ka-boom.
You're like, did an airplane go supersonic over my house? I don't remember. I
mean, probably not supersonic.
There's only a few times in my life that I've ever been awoken by loud booms. And once I was at a hotel somewhere in Virginia, and it was apparently near an Air Force base. And some fighter jets went supersonic over our hotel. And it sounded like the world was ending. The other time was in one of the first apartments I lived in, lightning struck the parking lot. And it also sounded like the world was ending in fire and death. Like I was like, oh my God, everything's about to go away.
I always find a moment of calm and peace during the thunderstorms. I'm like, right here. Give me superpowers. That's how it works, Tim. You get hit by a lightning bolt that had like gone through a gas cloud from an experiment at a lab that was a secret, and then you can see in the dark and like fly and shit.
Yeah, no, totally. It doesn't like completely
burn you.
Sides. Yeah, no, yeah,
burn you and stop your heart.
Yeah. It's always funny seeing the accounts from people who have been struck by lightning and survived it, and they're like, I didn't know I was gonna wake up again.
I seen one. This dude got hit twice.
Yeah. Oh my God. Imagine getting hit twice by lightning. Like at that point, you got to be like, what did I do?
It's like, I feel like I'm being targeted. I'm in a group of 743 people. You hit me 2 times. This is some dog shit. That's what you get for being positive.
We got people in the chat.
Hi, Billy.
Billy. Jan.
Hi, Jan.
Russell.
Hey, Russell.
SG.
Hi, SG. That's it.
Is that everyone? That's everyone so far? They'll show up eventually.
They'll get here.
They'll get here.
And when they do,
they are going to miss the first bit. Guys, the Pope.
Special delivery for the Pope.
Oh, yeah.
Get it off.
Leo greeting a crowd at the Vatican earlier this morning. You can see there the Pope receiving a box of Leo's Pizza, the popular Chicago City pizza chain. The over 4,000-mile journey to Rome from Chicago involved 3 different friends and hours of travel. Madeline Daly was the one that made the pizza delivery. Listen to what she had to say.
When Pope Leo came around, he kept grabbing babies to bless them, but as soon as he saw the pizza, he had babies in his hand, but he was still saying, like, get me that pizza.
Through the babies.
Pizza.
He threw the babies, and he was like, I want that Chicago pizza right now.
Over each shoulder.
He was like, get these babies away from me. It's pizza time.
It's pizza time. Pizza time. Whoop, whoop, pizza time. Over the shoulder.
Now, Mikey, the Pope, he hangs out in like Italy, right?
Yes, the Vatican City.
Do they like deep dish over in Italy?
They do now.
They do now.
It's a papal mandate that all pizza will be deep dish.
Oh man, the Pope had to be from Chicago, huh?
From the South Side too. He's a Sox fan.
He had to be from Chicago. You couldn't be from like New York.
I learned that I had, when I moved up here, a lot in common with the Sox fans being from St. Louis because we both hate the Cubs. St. Louis and the South Side of Chicago are having a good day. We ain't won in forever, but as long as the Cubs are losing, we're happy.
I believe that's how everyone from New York feels about like the fucking Yankees. Like if you're not a Yankees fan,
As long as they're losing.
as long as they're losing, man, it's great. The Mets, the Red Sox, who cares? As long as the Yankees lose.
Get the Yankees the fuck out of here. I'll root for the Phillies.
Yeah, no, I'll root for anyone. The first baseball team I ever rooted for was, I think, the Montreal Expos, and then they became the Nationals or something like that.
Typical Tim. All right, I'll get in this whole baseball thing. What do you mean the team's moving to Washington, D.C.? What do you mean they're called the Capitals now?
I like the Montreal Expos.
What was wrong with the Expos? Tim's like putting like the ointment on his new Expos tattoo.
Hey, listen.
Turn on the news while I ointment my tattoo.
The only major sports team that Connecticut has ever had is the fucking Hartford Whalers, and it's a hockey team from like the 90s.
I remember them. They were on NHL 94.
Yeah.
Whoop their ass.
All we have now is old Whalers gear that we keep putting in all of our fucking tourist shops.
What a horrible, horrible team. That's right up there with the Redskins. Like Redskins is 100% the worst. And then the Whalers. Who hates whales?
Well, Mike,
great creature, magical creatures.
Hates the whales, but we need to harvest them for their delicious oil.
For what? It smelled bad.
Power our lamps.
You don't need lamps. Go to sleep. The Amish weren't out there fucking hunting whales, but somehow they were able to see in the dark. I ain't never heard. Y'all don't have candles?
I get it. You watch Star Trek for The Voyage Home. I get it.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't think there's any sentient alien species coming here to talk to the whales anymore.
Because the whales are the sentient alien species, dog.
They ain't sending no probe behind because...
Put you out in the water again. Orcas. Swirl them up. And the orcas just start fucking spinning. Just fucking getting them in a... Can you imagine if a fucking pod of 150 orcas just started doing fucking donuts around the ship until they sank? Because they could do it.
They could.
I've seen humpbacks hunt krill using spiral bubble nets to like disorient the fucking the shrimp and shit like that. And then thank you so much. Why can't they do that to us?
Greg says Tim out there becoming the inciting incident for Dishonored.
See? Hellbound. Wheels are the aliens. Oh shit! Just another way for RFK Jr. has doomed us. Yeah, that guy.
Hellbound in the Twitch chat.
Yes, we are also on Twitch. We should probably say that earlier in the show than at the end. We're on Twitch too. Hey, if you got a second, the link should be in the description of this video. Go to the Twitch and just follow us.
Yeah, and subscribe.
We'll take that.
Give us the Bezos bucks.
Yeah, if you got a Prime membership, you get a free subscription to a Twitcher. Is that what we're called? Twitch streamer. You get a free one every month. So if you want to give us your free one that you're not using, we'd love it. Thank you. If you do that, thank you.
Yeah, and like and subscribe on YouTube and become a member and all that stuff.
Finish your stupid Pope video so I can show you something that's going to make you pee your pants.
The Pope.
I voted for
Trump. Wrong button.
Therefore, everything that I want to happen needs to happen.
Seeing the logo made him light up, and his smile was from ear to ear, and he was extremely excited about it.
We also spoke to the CEO of Aurelio's, Joe Aurelio, to get his reaction.
Pope Leo has been a lifetime Aurelio's fan and going to Aurelio's Pizza in Homewood, Illinois since the 1960s. So it's been part of his life, and for him.
How Chicago is it that his backdrop is like the outside of his house and he's like hanging a couple of his business t-shirts?
So
behind
that's probably his porch. You know, like the little front deck area. If you now he must be rich because normally everybody hangs out in the garage. You just don't put your cars in the garage, and then you put like a couch and a TV in there.
Oh,
if you don't have a basement,
It's
or
like a
you go to the basement. Mm-hmm. So he done got his little tiki lights out here. Yeah, that's his kickback spot, and he was like, "Oh shit, the interview." Because I can tell you right now, that man looks like he respects himself. There's no way he thought that putting those shirts up there was like a cool thing. He's like, I have to do this.
Maybe his wife was like, you should put some shirts on behind you so they could see the logos.
Like putting a raw hanger on my lightly coated wire would drive me insane. And I know it's driving him insane, but he's got to do the spot. He's got to talk up the pie. So I get it, guy. But don't do that to your lights.
Him to recognize and actually stop there in the audience was amazing.
He said, whoa, put the babies down.
Good little slice of home, all the
yeah.
He's like, yes, pizza.
Fuck, I miss this shit. Oh, I miss this. He just says it out loud. Oh, I fucking miss this shit. Oh, it's loud. Hope. Stop. Fucking shit. Oh, yes. Fuck yeah.
I don't think anyone's ever been that excited about deep dish pizza. So
I would like it. I would like it if he expressed himself that way.
way back there in Rome. And Aurelio's slice sounds really good right now. We thank you for watching, and remember,
I don't thank you for watching. Get out of here.
Sleep at the wheel over there. So the world is going to pot. The climate is heating up. Fascism on the rise, and everyone is more bothered about an old man getting pizza delivered from halfway around the world. I'm just saying that's the only good news we have today. That
was your slice of, I don't know, what did Taylor Swift call it?
Your slice.
Your slice of
clarity.
It's our moment of zen. Because everything else is terrible.
Everything else sucks. Yeah. We should have started with the bad news first.
Yeah.
Let me grab this thing over here. I might have to take a break soon. Because I think my mental health is compromised.
Yeah, we might need a vacation.
U.S. Congresswoman Lauren Boebert's eldest son, Tyler.
AI!
Oh, make it stop.
Ew.
Speaking of AI, Mikey, I was very much fooled by some AI on fucking Instagram. And I feel the fool for it. Have you seen these videos of like animals bouncing on trampolines?
No.
Well, apparently there's some AI generated videos of like various animals jumping on trampolines. And I found one of like a bunch of rabbits jumping on a trampoline. I was like, oh, this would be fun to send to the wife. Come to find out, it's fucking AI because one of the rabbits like disappears halfway through. And I was like, God damn it, it got me.
Just not there.
Watch out for animals jumping on trampoline reels on TikTok / Instagram because they're fucking AI.
Okay, here we go.
But now things just got worse for one of Trump's biggest fans. That's right. In today's top story, police just arrived at Lauren Boebert's home.
Ooh.
Take a look at this. Congresswoman Lauren Boebert, one of Donald Trump's loudest defenders, is once again in the headlines. But this time, it's not because of something she said on the House floor. It's because police just showed up at her home. It was all because of her son. According
Oh, I don't have any gasps.
Yo, what's up with these like conservative politicians and having like shitty sons?
I don't know what the they're doing. Do you understand that?
That's what's going on.
to official records from the Windsor Police Department and confirmed by the Weld County District Attorney's Office, Boebert's 20-year-old son, Tyler Boebert, was cited on July 11th for misdemeanor child abuse.
Lock him up. Lock him up.
Man,
Lock
he
him
looks
up.
like he'd be arrested for child abuse. Look at him.
Charge criminal negligence involving
And wasn't the girl like under? Never mind.
Boebert's infant grandson, Tyler's own child. Details about what happened remain sealed, but Boebert claims it was just a miscommunication that led to the baby getting out of the house.
Yo, why does he look like the world's worst mafioso?
He looks like Nick Fuente's little brother.
Yeah, like he looks like he's trying to be hard.
How'd a baby get out the motherfucking house?
Right?
Y'all don't work. Y'all should be able to keep track of a goddamn child. My child has never escaped the house.
Mikey, white trash is white trash.
Look, you said it, not me.
Upside down and burning.
Family has reportedly already met with Child Protective Services.
Who will be taking that kid?
This is far from Tyler's first run-in with the law. His
This is
history
stock
includes
footage.
pushing his father's SUV into a creek bed in 2022,
This is
calling
AI.
police in 2020.
What the? Why is everyone so goddamn lazy? Jesus.
That was
Christ.
you could tell that was
Yeah.
fucking AI.
I was like, why do they have two giant hoses spraying water that aren't putting out the okay? But either way, her kid is in trouble for not taking care of his kid because he doesn't know how to parent because of who his mom is.
I see. All right, well, I got one for you.
Hit me. You're gonna do it there. Oh,
Oh, I did it right.
yeah.
I did it right. Speaking of white trash,
Didn't unmute. I was waiting on it.
oh man, you know what? You can't get.
That's all. There are plenty of things that are bad and wrong, but it doesn't make them fascist.
Signalgate didn't do it as far as we know, but Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has finally earned a rare rebuke from the White House over his obsessive paranoia about leakers inside the Pentagon. The Washington Post is reporting that the White House intervention, which has not been previously reported on, came after a senior advisor to Pete Hegseth raised alarm to senior officials there about being targeted. U.S. officials and others familiar with the matter said. That advisor, Patrick Weaver, complained to White House officials this spring with concerns that he could soon be directed by Hegseth or another member of his team to submit to a polygraph test. The people familiar with the matter said. The possibility angered Weaver, an immigration hawk seen within the administration as a loyal foot soldier to President Donald Trump, an associate of White House Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller, officials said.
Gross.
Anonymously.
Stephen Miller. Tua. Stephen Miller. Tua.
So this guy is like, this Weaver guy is like a friend of Stephen Miller.
That's all. There are plenty of things that are bad and wrong, but it doesn't make them fascist.
And
he is a fascist.
He is a fascist. And a close personal friend of the president. Yet Pete Hegseth is like, oh yeah, no, we need to polygraph you. You need to.
Hey, male guy. How long you been working here? Come in here. Come in this office. Hook him up. Johnny, hook him up. Hey, you said you've been here 2 weeks? Perfect.
Are you the leaker? We're gonna find out right now. Hook him up.
Hey, where are you going? What are you, Uber Eats? Get in here. Sit down. Johnny, hook him up.
He'd come, maybe he wouldn't even come. I think maybe it wouldn't even come. You'd save your time.
So I got a couple questions for you. Do you think I look young or old? What do you say? All right, that checks out. All right.
Some say that I look young and old at the same time.
All right, looks like you passed all of my questions. Here, add me on Signal, and I'm gonna keep it.
Put this guy in the fucking polygraph. Hey, am I the leaker? You have to tell me if I'm the leaker.
Do you know if I'm the leaker?
Do you think I'm the leaker? Tell me, damn it.
Could it be that, like, you know how how did I do this? Oh, wait. I'm smart. I'm dumb. Could it be that he's just, you know how you can like put water in like a plastic bag, like a sandwich bag?
Yeah.
You just you can like focus it into a point and like start a fire. Is he so dumb? He's hunting for himself.
He might be.
I think he's looking for him. He's like, there's these fucking footprints in the snow. And he's just like around a big ass tree. Just like, I'm going to find him. The trail's getting deeper.
It's like Fight Club, right? He's both guys.
Tim, way to rosy it.
Spoiler.
Way to rosy it. Jeez.
Spoiler alert. He is both guys, though, guys. Ed Norton is both guys.
What's the character's name?
Tyler Durden is the radical, and oh man, I don't remember who the other guy's name is. Does he not have a name?
Real Fight Club fans know. If you guys put that in the chat, I will do something. I don't know. I'll find something cool to do.
But yeah, put it. If you know,
don't cheat. Don't fucking cheat and like find some weird Reddit post. If you know it, then you can answer. But
yeah, don't IMDb it.
Yeah. Don't cheat.
You know, I had to study that movie for a Marxism class. So we had to watch the movie and then find all the Marxism references in the movie. Because it is, boy, if there is a movie about Marxism, Fight Club is one of them.
I think I watched Fight Club too many times and at the wrong period of my life. I think I watched it from 17 to 22 about 150,000 times.
That's a lot.
I watched that movie a lot. Like that was in my PlayStation at all times while I'm playing on my computer movie.
Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers. That was
Oh
one.
yeah, me too.
The Battle of Helm's Deep. You can't get better than that.
Yo, as soon as I hear them fucking I'm about to take a nap because that's my sleepy song. It's the weirdest thing, but every time I fell asleep to that movie so many times. Every time I hear that, I gotta go to bed. I'm like, let me just snuggle up on something.
It's nap time.
It is nap time in the city.
Anyway, back to Pete, whatever his name is.
His name is Cheater Keg's Breath. Love that guy.
For reprisal from the Trump administration. The Pentagon declined to respond directly to the Washington Post reporting about the polygraph test. John and Ben are back.
That's because they were currently hooked up to a polygraph machine.
Both in government and had clearances, and the polygraph is a tool within the government, but it is a tool sort of last resort used in specific and narrow national security ways, not to prevent leaks about what a hot mess Pete Hegseth is. And that is clearly the deployment of the polygraph inside the Pentagon. I think it's amazing.
Is that what he's asking people about? Hey, put the fucking polygraph on him. Good. Hey.
How am I doing?
Am I fucked up?
Am I doing a good job? Are you proud of me?
Am I doing a good job? You think I'm doing a good job? No? Get this guy the fuck out of here.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how satisfied are you with the job that I've done so far?
Are you hot or cold on whether or not I'm a hot mess?
What is the temperature of my mess? Cold or hot?
Do I seem organized to you?
Can you smell liquor on my breath?
Do I need to take one of those breathalyzer tests?
You know he's got one of those on his truck. He got to blow into that thing every time he gets in that bitch.
He has someone blowing into it for him. Hey, you. Blow on my truck.
Hey, Johnny, hook him up. Give him the pipe.
Thing that we know about this.
Go to
what
work.
do you see in this reporting?
I mean, first of all, yeah, it's exceedingly rare. I mean, I don't think I know people that were like polygraphed as a routine matter of business, maybe like deep, CIA operative candidates, that kind of thing. Look, I think.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, isn't the polygraph supposed to be like an interrogation tool?
Yes. And a polygraph doesn't determine whether or not someone is telling the truth.
Right.
The polygraph shows increase in stress responses given a certain set of questions against the background questions that they ask you, like, hey, what high school did you go to? Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Did you have any good subjects? What subjects were you good at? So they'll take those readings that you get from answering those questions and compare them against, where were you on the night of the 13th? And then like your heart rate goes up, your breathing goes up. So they'll say this person is probably this person is clearly stressed about that question. The problem with polygraphs and the reason why they're not used in the court of law is the question itself might be stressful.
Right. If you take some fucking random staffer and be like, you get in this room, we're putting you in polygraph tests.
What do you know about Benghazi?
Yeah, like
it's a stressful thing to do. So it's a horrible way to do it. Like, I guess it would work if like the person was like totally willing and okay with it, and like it didn't, the test itself didn't raise their stress level. But the whole thing is stress. So yeah.
So if you were to put a polygraph on a dude and be like, are you the leaker? And he's stressed out about it, it's gonna look like he's stressed out about being the leaker.
Yeah, polygraph is a psych operation to scare people into telling the truth, but it's shit. So shit, it cannot be used in court of law. Yep.
What we can take from this is, first of all, Nicole, not
Trip,
exactly.
you know what's up, man. Trip knows what's up. Hey, Trip, you can also bite your tongue.
Oh yeah.
That Pete Hegseth is a volatile
make sure you do it on your
personality with some personal disciplinary issues and kind of sense of paranoia. I mean, this was all on lots of display in his confirmation hearing and all the reporting around it. So we shouldn't be.
Oh, hold the presses.
Hold the keg, Seth.
We got 5 gifted subs.
Woo! Air horns.
Air horns.
Can you cry making me cry? Life's hard enough as it is. You don't want to cry anymore. This.
Congratulations to Al Trucker, Sage Outcast, One Angry Pagan, Ghost Pouch, and Dave W. You are all now part of the Bentafada now. Oh
my god. We also have Allie is now a member for 3 months.
Woo! Thank you.
And for that,
No, we'll do it live. Fuck it.
I'll write it.
2 months in.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
You should. That's what. Hey Tim, I'm not trying to tell you how to do your thing. Do the first one and then wait, and then do the second one. Just add a pregnant pause in there. It's
Fucking thing sucks.
Oh, it's so good. Bill O'Reilly.
He was so mad. I like people. I like seeing people flame out though. That shit cracks me up. I watch Salty Gamers and fighting games. Oh
my god, yes.
It's so funny. I can't help it. I shouldn't laugh.
Especially, I don't remember the name of the dude, but you show me the videos where he like fucking rage quits before other people can win.
Low tier god.
Yeah.
That guy. He did a 1st to 10 and First Strike. Yeah. And it was like on stream and all that shit. Motherfucker got dumped on 7-3. It was bad.
Oh, we got another member.
Wee Shazadi.
Let's see. Hold on. We got the claps.
Fettuccine, linguine, martini, bikini.
All right, let's finish this headset video.
Hey, no threats. And I mean, if you have fucking like those little swishy jogging pants on, you can't be near Hegseth. One spark and this whole room is going up.
If you think that you're statically charged at all, you got to be like 10 feet away from this guy.
You got to touch something metal.
Yeah.
You got to take your keys out and do this, and then you can approach him.
Start like touching doorknobs because you're not going to be able to touch him.
Every winter, we have to put him in a protective bubble, a Faraday cage.
He has to go into a clean room every time like he fucking goes somewhere.
It's like the metal beads like that hang up in like a hippie's house. You have to walk through those to get to his office to decharge yourself.
You know, maybe that's what he's spending all that money on. He has to turn his office into a clean room so there's no static electricity in there.
Well, what else could you spend $50,000 on when you need a camera, a microphone, and perhaps some headphones?
I'll tell you what, it's this right here. The American flag fucking.
I want to see what kind of I want to see what kind of computer he has. What kind of RAM is he pushing over there? That it was $50,000. Dude, you can buy like at least 100 computers for that.
Yeah.
With the best camera that is out and all that stuff. And like, why is it 50 grand?
What is he doing with $50,000?
Is an unusual personality type to be running a huge bureaucracy like the Pentagon. And that should concern people, right? Because if this guy is coming to work and paranoid about leaks and paranoid about loyalty tests and directing polygraphs, he's not exactly overseeing $1 trillion budget and all the various crises that may emerge in the Pentagon. What's going to happen when we're in a real national security crisis? And Pete Hegseth is more worried about whether somebody at the table has been polygraphed or not. So they're real world concerns that people.
Also, is that what's happening? Does like everyone have to be polygraphed before they can sit down with fucking Hegseth? They have to like test them out and be like, all right, has everyone been fucking questioned? Okay, we can start the meeting.
Yeah, before every meeting, let's do it.
Dude is fucking paranoid.
Who's always paranoid? People who do things under the cover of darkness.
No, it's true. They do. That's what's going on here. Is he's paranoid because he think everyone else is like fucking onto him,
or like he thinks everyone thinks like he thinks, and what he would do right now is go after him.
Yeah.
So he thinks everybody would go after him.
So he's trying to get them first.
Right. He's trying to do a preemptive strike on his own fucking people. And he's their boss. They have to listen to him. He's like, what do you know? I don't know. You didn't tell me anything yet. Like,
it's because they're
not respecting the business.
They're not at all.
The only other thing I'd say is based on your question, we're learning about this. My sense in Trump stories like this is there's usually like an iceberg underneath the thing we're learning. So if one guy is being polygraphed, I'm just guessing, I don't know this, but I would imagine that there's lots of other kind of polygraphs happening. And look, what it does is it kind of destroys trust.
Hey, we had good news. The Pope likes pizza.
Go on.
Among the team that you are building, right? And, we're only 6 months into this thing. Some of those people will leave and they'll be unhappy. Some of those people, I don't know if they're polygraphing the FBI, the same people that are being kind of polygraphed and hectored for loyalty might be the people who are asked to do things that are uncomfortable for that.
Oh, 5 British pounds from Allie.
British pounds.
Tim, Mikey, what is your take on the Taiwan-China deal on chips? Will Trump go into orbit? Just heard on another channel. Yeah, man. Because China's been fucking sandbagging him on a deal for months.
Did something new just happen?
I guess. Let's turn to the news.
Your thing is still up.
Yeah, I know. Turning on the news.
Fine. I'm going to give Mexico another 90 days. Lord have mercy.
Why is Trump so bad at this?
Because he doesn't. Because he has to understand. He has to like actually read and learn about other people, and he refuses to read because we don't know that he can.
I asked a friend of the show about this a little while ago. I was like, "Hey, what's Trump going to do with all these tariffs? Is he actually going to meet the deadline?" And our mutual friend of the show said, "No,
it's not possible.
He's not going to do it." And Wall Street doesn't even care anymore.
They're ignoring him.
The word he says.
They're just ignoring him. Business as usual, fellas. Well, what was that thing? What did that thing say? You didn't read it.
Oh, I didn't read it. Hold on.
Yeah.
The Mexico delay. President Trump announced that this morning that he would delay imposing tariffs on just Mexico for 90 days, pushing back duties that were set to take in effect tomorrow, while other countries continue trade negotiations. He's also warning Canada on Truth Social that if Canada were to recognize Palestine as a state, it would make it really hard to reach a deal on trade before the country's pending tariffs snap into place.
Look at him! Look at him carrying water for BB.
Yep. Trump refusing to extend the deadline at the end of the week, which is tomorrow, to avoid tariffs by reaching trade deals with his administration. There's a list of where things stand. Let's see what that list says. The UK deal.
What they're taking 6 cows.
Yeah.
Good deal. Good deal.
Great.
What a master of finance and commerce.
The UK still has a baseline of 10% of tariffs. The tariffs are lower on like fucking Bentleys and
Well,
shit.
yeah. I'm not gonna pay 2.3 billion or 2.3 million dollars for a car when I can pay 2.2.
And Trump did met with Keir Starmer a couple of days ago, and listen. Keir Starmer was buddies with Trump in that interview, man. I don't know what's going on over there.
Look, I'm not trying to pee in somebody else's pond because I don't appreciate it when people pee in my pond. But Keir needs to get his fucking nuts up. Like, dude, what are you doing? Quit bootlicking, dog.
Yeah,
like,
he was
fuck
doing some
Trump, bro. Like, why? Like, you are the leader of the UK. Act like it. Over here placating this idiot 80-year-old man. Look at Jerome Powell. He's like, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
On this page? No, that was last year. Yeah, that's already done. Like, you don't buddy up to Kim Jong-un. You tell him to shut the fuck up and get back over on his side of the border.
Let's see. Vietnam has a 20% tariff rate, down from 40% because Trump thought that they were shipping Chinese goods through their ports.
They might have been.
Indonesia has a 19% rate, cut from 32%.
Which is completely unnecessary.
All of these are completely unnecessary. Japan, the Philippines, like none of these countries were imposing tariffs on us at a rate like we're doing to them. And they weren't even like the tariffs that Trump is talking about. Those tariffs were like you had to meet a certain amount of trade before the tariff would kick in.
So this is another demonstration of can you scroll up to, or we're almost at the bottom. Can you go like just so we can run through the countries real quick again?
Yeah.
So we got the UK. Yeah, there we go. So the UK. The UK since fentanyl is doing an invasion, has declared war. Okay. How about Vietnam?
We haven't fought in a war with Vietnam in quite some time.
But they must be sending in Indonesia. They're sending all the drugs here, right? That's because that's what he said he needed to do the tariffs for, and that's what power he's trying to use, what act he's trying to use to institute these in the first place.
Yeah.
So what does Indonesia have to do with the fentanyl crisis, the opioid crisis in the UK, in Vietnam, in the Philippines, in Japan? All of these places don't even have drugs.
Yeah.
You can't even have drugs in these countries. So why are they getting tariffs at all? Because he said, well, I'm also going to enact this. We're being invaded, wartime bullshit, and just a baseline on everybody. Like, that's fucking unconstitutional. In Congress, I cannot wait for the midterms. All you lazy do nothing bitches are gone. You're all gone. And where is America going to be going next? We ain't telling you.
Yeah.
But the proletariat is about sick of this shit.
Yeah. We also had Trump impose a 25% tariff on India the other day for whatever reasons. He says, while India is our friend, we have over the years done relatively little business with them because their tariffs are far too... Mikey, India, their tariffs were far too high, so we've done relatively little business with them.
Yeah, like outsourcing all of our fucking telecommunications.
Right. Or there's a lot of stuff made in India. There's a lot of stuff made in India that we import.
I mean, just the amount of food that we buy from India. Because we like to make curries. It's like, what are you? Okay.
And then our biggest trading partner, the country we have the longest border with,
the longest border on Earth.
Yeah, the longest border on Earth. It's also probably one of the most peaceful borders on Earth.
Yeah. Except for all the dirty Americans getting DUIs in Canada.
Trump's now threatening a 35% tariff on Canada again tomorrow. If Canada doesn't fucking capitulate to everything that he wants.
I might have to go hang out with Ollie for a weekend and sniff around and get some documents that I'll have to fill out. Because like, yo, Canada is the only one making sense right now.
Yeah, Canada is the only country that's like, seriously, fuck this guy.
Yeah, and off rip, they're like my man Jagmeet Singh was like, yo, where's our war room? Like, he's not about to just threaten us. Like, what are we talking about? This motherfucker said 51st state, get the troops in here. We ain't fucking taking that shit.
But going back to the very original, like the genesis of this conversation, I wouldn't be surprised if China and Taiwan made a CHIPS deal, because the CHIPS Act that we put in the law kind of cuts China out a little bit, and Trump is very insistent on chips being made in America instead of being shipped in from Taiwan or China. And once again, he's pushing people together who are not friends. Yeah. They're not friends. China and Taiwan are not friends.
Air horn.
Oh, air horn.
Allie in the chat. 2 British pounds.
That's to stop Russian weapons. Gas is what I think. Yeah. Well, that's gas the other weapons? Thing. Maybe.
Is that what you're saying, Allie? Like Russian gas weapons or weapons and then like petroleum oil or whatever?
Yeah. I mean, the Russian economy is not doing great. They're running out of.
Never happened. If I was president, I would have there would never have been a war because I would have just bombed Ukraine. They're not listening to Putin because Putin knows best.
Oh, Chuck Schumer slammed Trump on remarks on the Senate floor over his trade deals. Great, Chuck Schumer. That helps everyone.
No one. Oh my God. No one fears fears the senator like Trump. And there's no more fearsome senator than. Oh, did you see that Trump went after Grassley?
Yeah.
Grassley didn't know what to say. He was like, well, I don't know what I did, but it is disappointing to be made fun of.
Yeah.
And the personal attacks. Yeah. Get used to it. Until you bend the knee, he's going to keep dogging your little old, crusty 91-year-old ass out.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? Schadenfreude. It feels good to see you hurt. Sorry.
A little bit.
All around says UK got an extra 10% and Europe got 15%. What a fantastic deal.
Right. And it's not, once again, it's not the European Union or fucking the UK paying these tariffs. It's us.
And these, oh my God. And these people are just like the one dude. Trump got us a trade deal with South Korea. Now the tariffs are fair. It's like, dumbass, you're paying it. What don't you understand? Stop listening to him. He's wrong. Stop saying the wrong thing as if it's the true thing. Your dumb white American ass is paying the tariffs. That's who's paying it.
Inside goes out. You can't explain that.
I mean, like, oh, well, I just won't buy South Korean stuff. Well, if someone has a fucking Kia and they need parts,
yeah,
that's where it comes from. So why should you just like pay extra on your Kia parts? Because he's weird and he doesn't know how tariffs work.
He also thinks that like tariffs are like the thing that's going to just make all the money. We're just going to make all the money from the tariffs and it'll solve all of our problems forever with the debt. When the tariffs that are already imposed only brought in a few $1 billion. It's not, you're not going to offset all the fucking cuts you made. You're not going to offset all the tax cuts. You're not going to offset all the money that you're spending on fucking immigration enforcement and ICE with tariffs. Because those countries can choose not to ship stuff like China already did.
Yep. Well, they'll turn them around. Like,
yeah.
How far are you? Don't worry about it. Come on back.
Yeah. Turn that shit around.
U-turn. They're doing the fucking cha-cha like reverse. reverse.
And that's only the supply side. On the demand side, people could just choose not to buy stuff. Jesus. And then and then recession happens.
Tariffs are how we tax the poor people who have to buy things to survive.
Exactly.
And they over here like, yeah, and then we're gonna get like a refund check.
Oh yeah,
refund check from
like
what?
$500 or whatever.
What? So you're gonna give me $500 when you added, you know, an overall 30 or 40% onto all of my daily costs?
Right.
Here's $500 for your trouble.
Right.
Or mind your own fucking business, small government fucking people. Like, what the fuck is this?
When they think that getting rid of the income tax is going to help.
Yeah, they say they're getting rid of the income tax, but why the fuck would he do what he said he was going to do? He's going to do both. Your dumbass is going to get double dipped. He's not. Oh, it's so hard. I know the Democrats are blocking me stopping the IRS, so we'll have to just keep doing both. Yeah, they're going to keep both of them. They're just going to take your money. That's all this is. They're just stealing.
Yeah.
This country was stone cold dead. We had a dead country. We had a.
Speaking of dead,
President Trump has been unable still to avoid questions about Jeffrey Epstein, this time while he visits Scotland. During a news conference yesterday with UK's Prime Minister Keir Starmer, President Trump's golf club in Turnberry, the president again called the Epstein case a hoax, blamed the Democrats, and added that he never visited Epstein's Caribbean island.
He never had the
years I
privilege.
wouldn't talk to Jeffrey Epstein. I wouldn't talk because he did something that was inappropriate. He hired help. And I said, don't ever do that again. He stole people that worked for me. I said, don't ever do that again. He did it again. And I threw him out of the place. Persona non grata.
Mouse in the wrong place.
And you switch this back over to this way. Yeah. There we go. So the timeline on all this is very suspect.
Yes.
Because and correct me if I'm wrong here, she was 14.
Yes.
And she was working at the spa in Mar-a-Lago. Ghislaine saw her with like a anatomy book and made her like that sweetheart deal of this. I know a rich guy who needs a private masseuse. We could pay for your school, that kind of shit. Then the lady who just committed suicide. That was her. Trump remembers who she is, and he said it was somebody after her. Who the fuck was that?
Right.
And why would you send her over there if you knew he was up to some bullshit already? So you knew what was happening. Because that's why you got mad. If it was just, you know, a worker going somewhere else, he wouldn't have gave a shit.
Yeah.
So what did you have girls doing, the masseuse girls doing at your fucking place? That he thought that was a good place to look for people.
Right.
What
yeah.
the fuck is going on in there? Fucking nasty, man.
Yeah. Even without Epstein, Trump is nasty.
Yeah.
He's gross.
Why do you have 14-year-olds working at the fucking spa at the massage parlor?
Yeah. And
what the fuck are little girls doing in there?
He bought beauty pageants just so he could show up in dressing rooms.
Look, we told y'all this motherfucker was a nonce, and now y'all can finally see the evidence. Why is he protecting Epstein so bad? Why is he protecting these files so bad? He don't give a shit about anybody or anything. But there's two things we ain't gonna never see from him. His fucking tax return and his connection to Epstein. Because he's gonna fight to the death to keep it under wraps.
I threw him out, and that was it. I'm glad I did, if you want to know the truth. And by the way, I never went to the island. It's a hoax. That's
I never went to the island, said the most guilty man ever.
You had your own Mar-a-Lago. What you need an island for?
been built up way beyond proportion. I can say this, those files were run by the worst scum on earth.
You dumbass.
Comey, they were run by Garland, they were run by Biden and all of the people that actually ran the government, including the auto pen.
Hold on. So someone's connection is an indication of guilt. Weren't you best friends with that motherfucker
for 15 years
while he was doing this shit?
You lived down the street from him.
Always in your club. You always at his club.
There's video evidence. So much video evidence.
And didn't they have like some like pageant thing? And then him and Epstein were the only fucking people in the theater.
Yeah, they organized like a pageant with just him and Epstein as the audience.
Come on, man.
Gross.
You know who never did that? Barack Obama. You know who never did that? Beyonce. You know who never did that? Oprah.
Rosie O'Donnell.
Rosie O'Donnell never had no fucking beauty pageant.
James Comey
also didn't do it. Many people, I could count on one hand how many people have never had a pageant.
It's so gross. Can you imagine as like a young woman showing up to what you thought was a beauty pageant and it's just two fucking middle-aged creeps in the audience?
I'm OUT out.
Yeah.
OT 5,000.
Those files were run for 4 years by those people. If they had anything, I assume they would have released it. The whole thing is a hoax.
Pause.
You're just mad.
Democrats, why didn't you fucking release it?
Yeah, man.
Who y'all protecting?
Yeah. I mean, not Bill Clinton. We already know about that guy.
Yo, fucking put Bill Clinton on the cross. Don't nobody have to fucking preserve his fucking scandalous ass legacy. Ain't nobody forgot about you and your ugly fucking wife talking about some super predators, young black men being super predators. I was like 6 or 7 when they started saying that shit. Thanks. I had to grow up in the culture of everyone looking at me like I was a fucking, wild rabid dog. Thanks to the fucking Clintons.
Right.
So fucking expose his ass. And if the Bill Gates, whoever y'all keep accused of being there, don't know if he's on the left or the right. We don't give a shit.
Yeah. It's at this point, it's like the fucking, it's the Watergate of our time now at this point. Like it's taking Trump down no matter what. As much as he wants to bury it and hide it, it is already ruined his presidency.
Yeah.
It is July 31st.
6 months.
6 months. And his presidency has been bogged down in this for a month now. He can't get anything else done. Yep.
Libs there. AutoPen, hoax, scum. The president also reiterated he has the ability to pardon convicted Epstein accomplice Ghislaine Maxwell if he wants to. Meanwhile, the Trump administration seems to believe the president's base will move on from the Epstein files. It has not. But podcaster Joe Rogan disagrees, calling out the administration for gaslighting its supporters. Here's what some of Rogan said on Friday.
Look, we still have ADHD, right? Collectively as a nation, right? I mean, things move on. And I think maybe that's what they're, and some people are saying, look, they've called the recess on Capitol Hill because they figure by the time they come back in September, everybody will have moved on from this, right?
Yeah.
I think they're wrong. I don't think this
Hey,
again, this feels.
And they didn't just go home early. They went home so that they didn't have to vote on whether or not to release the files.
Yeah. Fucking Keebler Elf was like, all right, everyone, we're leaving a day early.
Everybody go home. Nope,
Everybody
no voting
go home.
today. Voting is closed.
But Minority Leader Jeffries said to all the Democrats, hey, go fucking talk about this in your districts.
Oh, you want them to not make a scene? Or what do you say? It was like, no demonstrating. He doing the state of the inauguration or whatever. And you got everybody just sitting there like with the little bingo boards.
Oh my God, yeah.
The little paddle boards.
But I've listen, there's in my town in Connecticut, there is a fucking No Kings rally every Saturday. I haven't gone to too many of them, but they're there every Saturday talking about it. They got, Trump and Epstein signs and whatnot. So like people are talking about it. I don't think it's going away.
No. Fools out for summer. Fools out forever. There you go, Kate. I'm very singy today. I think I like where my voice is.
I
don't sound like the fucking sidekick today.
that one of those handful of conspiracies, again, you go to JFK or whomever, that's just going to hang around.
This is a line in the sand.
Yeah.
This one's a line in the sand.
Yeah.
Because this is one where there's a lot of stuff about, when we thought Trump was going to come in and a lot of things are going to be resolved. Going to figure everything out. And when you have this one hardcore line in the sand that everybody been talking about forever, and then they're trying to gaslight you on that.
What?
Joe Rogan talking there to a former CIA.
Joseph, Joseph, get out of your emotions, okay? I am not trying to gaslight you.
Am I really informing you? No, I'm not. I'm misleading you.
Yo, I can't believe they're surprised that he lied. Like, that's the thing.
We told you.
You knew that. You knew he was a liar. Don't act like you didn't know he was a liar.
You knew the whole time, but Rogan over here was riding the fucking Trump wave to get fucking podcast listens.
He was trying to get his taxes lowered, is what that was.
Yeah. And then once he figured out that he was on like the wrong side of this Epstein stuff, he was like, well, time to make the old switcheroo.
I was against it before I was for it.
Exactly. He did a heel face turn real quick.
He thinks.
You have this one
working saying it's a hoax created by the Democrats who remind people that Jeff
about forever, and then they're trying to gaslight you on that.
So Joe Rogan talking there to a former CIA officer.
Oh, they cut it.
The case that the president is trying to make is just
They
not
might
working.
play it
saying it's a hoax.
on the
He goes like, what do we think? We're babies?
Jeffrey Epstein was arrested on federal sex trafficking charges in the summer of 2019 when President Trump was in office. In his
I'm sorry, who was president?
See, hey, Trump finally convicted good job, Trump. Good job. You caught the guy.
Yeah, you got him.
Yeah, because he was doing bad stuff, right? That's why he was arrested, right? That's why you rated everything, right? Because he was bad. And that was under your watch.
Five British pounds.
You know the Germans always make good stuff.
Wrong button. Malley went down rabbit holes about Epstein files rumors. Is CIA intelligence service honey trap? That's why they're not releasing the files.
But the thing is, if he was, he's dead.
Yeah.
So
why are we protecting the dead guy?
Well, we can't use him as an asset anymore.
Right.
And if anybody was, if he was compromising people and they were, trying to, or maybe they found a replacement for him.
Maybe.
You know what I'm saying? But if he was just if a sniper, like a military sniper, if a military sniper dies in like a car accident here at the States, we can say a former military sniper has died. The enemy doesn't have to, it doesn't do anything for them to know that. So even if he was running these honeypot situations where they get these rich and influential or politically minded people into compromising positions, record it, maybe for blackmail, maybe for ransom. Okay, if that is what you were doing, then that is what you were doing. And he's dead and you're not doing it anymore. Right?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I don't know anything about Epstein's history besides what has been going on. So I don't know.
Jeffrey Epstein was born in no, I don't know.
Right. You could wiki him or whatever and fine, whatever. But that's part of the conspiracy now, right? Is his background. And
he was a financier.
Right. But there's this conspiracy going around that he worked with the Mossad or that he worked with the CIA and that
that's what they said.
Right. And if you want to clear the air about this, President Trump, just release the files, man. If you're not in them, what's the harm? And if you're only in them in a you knew Epstein vaguely capacity, then what's the harm?
Because not to be to sound like a cop, was well, if you got nothing to hide, then let me see your ID. But you're directly implicated in this.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't like, oh, well, I'm just pulling over all white dudes from Connecticut so I can make them dance on the side of the road for a DUI fucking test. It's not that. It's, sir, you know you're up in a tree right now, right?
Yeah.
Your car is up in a tree. So yeah, I'm gonna need to see your ID. Like, he's already in this shit. He's already implicated. All of those fucking people testifying in the case to convict Ghislaine. Guess what? Trump's name came up a million fucking times.
Yeah. And you know, not to beat a dead horse, but he's also making all the wrong moves on this.
Looking very guilty.
He's tried the hey, look over there approach with everything that he could think of, from like removing Rosie O'Donnell's citizenship to saying that he's going to arrest Beyonce for some reason.
He better cool out. You think you the president? You the second president. Don't let the beehive and the tay-tays.
Or saying that like Obama's a traitor and blah and all this other stuff.
No, Obama is guilty of treason.
Yes, he's
specifically the treason part, because treason has that punishment of death.
Yeah. To saying that, oh yeah, we already released all the files that we can release. Everything else is, and he's got other people out there running cover for him, talking about. We watched it last week. That fucking lady, what's her name? Nancy Mace.
Yes.
And the files have to be like inspected to make sure that they're legitimate and all that.
We'll look at all. We'll release all credible information.
All credible information. Like,
and then who decides what's credible? What do you mean? What do you mean? Who decides what's credible? We'll just do the credible ones. Look, 1 year and 9 months ago, I found kid porn on my son's laptop. Like, she needs to chill. She has to chill out.
And they had fucking, like I said, MAGA Mike had to let Congress go home early from school. Like, come on, guys. The jig is up at this point. We're going to get one or the other.
You're just making it worse.
I'm not even a conspiracy guy, and I just want to know now. We all want to know.
Yeah. And if it's ongoing bullshit, look, Trump, this could be your ticket to, you want that Nobel Peace Prize? Shut down Epstein's whole fucking ring. Shut it down. Just fucking take all the ICE agents and hunt them bastards down for abusing those kids. If he actually did one thing towards actually doing something for the victims, everybody would drop this.
Yeah.
But if he can't, because he doesn't give a shit about other people.
And I think that's the problem, is there is an entire other MAGA cult conspiracy, the QAnon stuff, built around stopping child predators.
Right.
That's their whole thing. That was like 90% of QAnon, was that Donald Trump was going to come in and save all these children from these Democrats who are eating their brains.
With the pizza stuff and all that.
Yeah, Pizzagate.
Yeah, Pizzagate. They over there. Let me in the basement. You want to lead the way, buddy? I'm right behind you. Go to the basement. I'll wait. No. Let's see what he does. Like, they're just going into buildings that don't have basements, saying that I know for a fact that I'm willing to bring a gun into New York,
right,
to liberate these children solo. But this is where the conspiracy brain comes in, because if they thought it was real, they'd call the police. They go in with backup.
Right.
They go in 15, 20 deep. But these are just fringe-minded psychopaths. I'm glad he let the cork out of the genie bottle.
But once again, their whole deal was stopping trafficking, human trafficking. And Epstein is a human trafficker.
Yes.
So naturally, and he's been made into a villain by everyone, even including Trump. Naturally, Epstein is like the natural conclusion of the child sex trafficker conspiracy people trying to stop child trafficking. So if Trump just did that, if he stopped it,
right,
they would be like, oh, he was doing what we wanted him to do all along.
And I wouldn't even be mad, because as long as you're getting human traffickers off the fucking streets, do it. This is your opportunity to fucking do something. Everyone's behind you. Do it. But you won't because he's so busy covering his own ass.
Yeah.
He does not want to be implicated, and he'll spend 100% of his energy protecting himself instead of spending 1% of that energy helping the fucking victims.
I mean, according to the current evidence, we all know that Trump was in on it.
He was mad.
He doesn't want us to know how deep the rabbit hole goes with how far he was in on it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he didn't go. Maybe he didn't go to the island. Maybe he did all the other shit.
Maybe it was a plane.
Yeah. Maybe it was the plane that Jeffrey Epstein lent him for his campaign.
To be fair, he was dead.
Well, Jeffrey Epstein's estate, I assume.
They were such bad friends that after he died, they gave, even though Trump arrested him, right? Trump had him raided and arrested, put in jail, and then he committed suicide. But they still loved him. They still had such a good relationship that the Epstein estate was willing to give him the plane that's right to repaint for his fucking campaign. And y'all say he's not implicated. He rode his plane. They painted it.
He wrote him a fucking love letter, man, with a poem in it. Trump was like, I don't know how to write poems, but he wrote a poem.
I don't draw. Why would I ever draw? Yeah, I drew for charity. This motherfucker is fucking Rick James over here.
It's the weirdest fucking poem you've ever heard, but still
creepy as shit.
First term, Jeffrey Epstein died in prison. Short time after that, also while President Trump was in office. So just a reminder of some core facts of this story.
Right, and Jonathan Lemire, again, the bigger problem for the president, seems to me, is that his base for years has singularly obsessed, it seems, on this conspiracy theory and the belief that Democrats were pedophiles, that
exactly what we were talking about. We're at least as smart as Joe Scarborough.
Whew. Glad I got through the first level.
It had this massive widespread, and Hollywood stars had this massive widespread pedophile ring that Jeffrey Epstein was at the center of. And so, Tom Winters and other NBC News reporters can say there's no list there, there's no there. They're just not going to listen to that. And what's going to be most interesting is that, Mike Johnson broke, the House into recess to get away from this story, which is just absolutely.
No, I just thought we should all start our summer vacation a little early.
Mikey, at this point, what's the difference between us and Joe Scarborough?
Why you got to say mean things to me?
Why aren't we out on the news doing the news? Why is this?
We don't want to do that.
Why is this doing it?
2 reasons. Number 1, we can curse.
That's true. You can't.
We'd have to clean it all the way up. Number 2, our fans are better.
That's true. That's true. But he does get paid a lot more money.
For now.
I mean,
we are growing at a much higher rate than fucking MSNBC. I can tell you want to fucking compare book for book, month for month. Bitch, we're on a better path than y'all, motherfuckers. Y'all need to be asking us for advice.
Democrat, you're talking about that across the district, that they stopped the people's business just to get us out of town so the Republicans would stop talking about this. The problem is when you get home into your district, if you're a Republican now and you're holding town hall meetings.
Yo, I hadn't heard any Republicans holding any town hall meetings since they came home.
They're busy. The kids, they got the kids. They got the dog had a thing yesterday, so I had to do that.
Yo, not even Mike Flood is out there having town hall meetings.
He's in the bathroom throwing up because he's like, ah. What am I gonna do?
It has been at least a week now, and I've seen Democrats having town halls. I haven't seen a single Republican having a town hall.
They're busy.
These people are going to be asking about Jeffrey Epstein because that's what they've been obsessing about for years. And I just don't think it goes away in their mind, regardless of what NBC News and other news outlets are saying.
Yeah, that's right. But this has been such an animating conspiracy for so long. You know, President Trump himself, he only fanned the flames occasionally. He was not a major driver of it, but plenty of people around him did, including many of whom have very high-profile positions in the government right now. And I've reported for this show and for The Atlantic just how angry President Trump is that a lot of these people, lawmakers, but also podcasters, media influencers, people he believes he created, they're making money off of him. He has told people around him are openly defying him that he can't get this to stop. And it's not going to go away.
I mean, it's a living.
It's not my favorite thing, but I think I'm pretty good at it.
You don't have time to make breakfast. You're going to have an exciting life now.
Go home over this month after Johnson sent them away.
Dodge all of their constituents.
In D.C., and they're going to get an earful from constituents. And David Drucker, I mean, we have Speaker Johnson also showed defiance, though he sent them home, showed some defiance and said, like, well, look, we do need to get to the bottom of this, suggesting that if there are unanswered questions in September, that the House might need to take action. We know they're
can't listen to what he say.
Yeah,
you do more. They've already issued subpoenas, and Ghislaine Maxwell is going to make an appearance. Not public, but she's going to talk to congressional investigators in later next month. So, despite the White House's efforts,
that's because she's looking for that immunity.
When he pardons her,
yeah,
they are going to lose their shit.
Yeah,
they're going to get the pressure. It's going to increase. The paint is going to get closer to the corner. And he's going to be like, okay, this will get me out of jail free. And I'm like, don't do it, sir. Don't do it, sir. Don't tell me what to do.
She's talking to anyone who will listen. She's like, hey, Supreme Court, you want to overturn my ruling?
I'll whistle.
Yeah. Like, President Trump, how about a pardon? I'll do whatever.
Whoever's down to party, whoever wants to let me out of here, I'll say what you need me to say. Oh, one of her charges that she's in for the 20 fucking years is fucking perjury.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I would now trust the thief with all of our diamonds. All right. What if she relapsed, y'all? She's trying to be honest again, but y'all keep putting her up there, asking her all these questions. Y'all just tempting her to lie again. She's trying to get off of that lie life. Trying to live it clean. Daily Blase.
What's up?
He'd come, maybe he'd come, maybe he wouldn't even come. I think maybe he wouldn't even come. You'd save your time.
Poor Darren. Ooh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
The round table. Can someone put the link in there?
Yeah, I saw Ali put it earlier, but post the link again, and
yeah, we'll put it up on screen, and then I will ding the bell so I'll get the notification. Thank you very much.
Ding the bell, get the notifications.
Ding that bell. Ding that bell. Ding that bell. Aha, I already gave it a thumbs up. I am the winner. What's going on? It's in 104 minutes. So we better hurry. We better hurry up.
Minutes.
We better hurry up, Tim.
Oh, it's at 8 p.m. UK time. So that's in 104 minutes. We got like an hour and a half. Ish. I got another video.
Okay.
Some Senate hearings. You wanna everyone's favorite Senator Josh Hawley getting into it?
Oh boy. Oh yeah. So Tim, you haven't seen this.
I have not seen this. Mikey told me not to watch it. I found it and I started to watch. He's like, don't watch it yet.
Enjoy
being here and serving.
And just let it roll, dude.
Lackford.
I would like to have colloquy with the author on this one, just to try to get some additional information. I happen to be the chairman of ethics, so it would actually fall on me to be able to enforce this because much of the bill itself actually comes back to ethics on it. And so I'm trying to be able to track a couple of things. Senator Slotkin brought this issue up of the qualified blind trust. That has been allowed to be able to say, if you are a big stockholder and you have it, you chose to be able to sell yours off. Some others come into it and say, hey, I have stock holdings. I'm not one of those, by the way. They're
trying to push a bill to make everybody divest
all
in
this
Congress.
qualified blind trust. They're prohibited from having communication with them. That person is actually managing it and they're separated totally. This bill would say, no, you can't do that anymore. So if you have stocks, you can't put that in a qualified blind trust any longer. Why would that be?
A couple of things. Number one, if you have a qualified blind trust and you are a member of Congress, again, you have until the beginning of your next term, should the voters see fit to reelect you.
No, I get that. But then after that, it's prohibited on it. So
correct. So for those who know ahead of time that they're going to be joining this body, they can no longer use qualified blind trust. And the reason for that is, as you know, the rules on qualified blind trusts are not airtight. They're actually very loose. It is very difficult to police. You don't police them, and the ethics committee.
Well, the ethics committee, thank you for mentioning that. Ethics committee does police that. So thanks for telling me what to do. We do police that, but
you do not police the structure of the blind trust.
We do actually. Every single blind trust that's actually put in has to be approved.
And they have to. And so and you police then the buying and the selling and the communication back and forth between members?
We do police the communication between the members and the individuals of the blind trust. That's correct.
And so you think that that's an effective way? You're saying you think we need no changes now. You think that effectively accounts for any sort of
again, this suddenly sounds like it's personal. You're telling me what I don't do.
No, I'm just asking you a question because what we found over and over is when members of Congress have been investigated for securities violations, they have said over and over, oh, I had a trust. I didn't really know anything about it. And then as it turns out, they're communicating with their trustee and they say, oh, we're allowed to do that. So you're saying maybe they violated multiple laws. Here's what I would say.
Hellbound Hillbilly. Another Missourian. Jogs that's funny. Jogs is always just trying to distract people back here in Missouri. He's afraid of what the state Republicans are doing to his job security. Yeah, that bill, baby.
Yeah.
They are like, dumbass agreed to it. Get out the fork and knife. We got meat's back on the menu, boys.
I think that at the end of the day, if you're asking me why do we need to eliminate blind trusts, it's because blind trusts, I think, are often workarounds because they can be structured in multiple different ways, right? There's not one way to structure blind trust, correct? Or there's only one way?
There is a way that you have to structure it if you're in the Senate and going through ethics. Have you gone through that process before?
No, because I don't have any of these securities, James, because when I got elected, I sold all of my trusts and assets. I don't have a blind trust. I practice what I preach. I don't have individual stocks. I don't trade in stocks. I'm not a billionaire, unlike others on this committee. And what I think is the American people
everybody catches strays.
Message, and I hope that they are watching this today. They're sending us a message that they want us to behave as they behave.
Right. So let me, I'm just trying to ask some questions. I'm trying to figure out some things on this because of the way that it's shaped. I've got to be able to work through this. I do believe the qualified blind trust works. The folks that you're mentioning, I think, are folks that say, hey, I had a stockbroker, I had somebody that was handling that, but that was not a qualified blind trust. That's a very different structure to be able to have that. There's prohibited communication there. Many of the accusations that have been that have come in the past several years have been somebody else was handling it, but it wasn't a qualified blind trust. So
isn't Langford the one who did that border bill?
Yeah, because there haven't been accusations on that. That's somebody that comes in with some wealth, which I don't have, which you don't have. Someone with some wealth that comes in and says, "Hey, this family inheritance, whatever they may have, whole life got it. They could put in a blind trust over there."
Mm-hmm. And the girls are fighting, aren't they?
That was all. Thank you.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
There, this also requires several things here. It requires you sell it rather than just prohibit trades. Several times I've heard you mention, hey, they shouldn't be trading in it. What about individuals that had stocks when they came? Why should they sell it to be able to be here? Why not just have a flat out prohibition to say you can no longer buy, no longer sell? If you have it, Stock market goes up and down, you can't touch it. You have to just
suddenly
leave it
this
there.
is
Why not-
all about
what was the
you.
decision to be able to say you got to sell it all rather than just you can't trade anymore?
Well, there is a ban on trading that would take effect immediately for all members, not just new members who are coming in, but for all members.
Right.
So I've been saying over and over that you have until your next term, should you be reelected, in order to divest. But you make the important point that the trading would be prohibited immediately.
Right.
Your question is why even in the next term require people to divest? I think that the answer to that is because you know what you own, presumably. I mean, you know that you have assets in the following securities. That constitutes a financial interest, a pecuniary interest. And it presents a conflict of interest to be getting briefed.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Ollie, what do you know about hot dogs?
I think I found the person they're talking about in the chat. There's Ronnie Cox.
Oh.
But this is an investment director.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
Because this guy here, let me.
I've heard that name.
But Ronnie Cox is the same name. Maybe it's a coincidence or whatever. The bad guy from Total Recall, the bad guy from RoboCop 1. He does look like this guy. But what he doesn't look like is this guy. And he was the captain, that one captain.
Oh. That's where I know.
This guy. And this guy. He's gonna evolve into him. Like he's only at the second stage. When he gets to the third stage, he'll like. And he was in Deliverance too. Yeah, there he is.
That's funny.
But yeah, that guy and that guy are the Deliverance guy and that guy. I never knew that. Never knew that.
You know, is a hot dog a sandwich? Should be our quiz for Wednesday. I'm sure that's a. Where do you fall on that, Mikey?
That's like, y'all don't understand food. Y'all don't know what sandwiches are. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't even say a sandwich is something where it's named after the bread it's on. Like a hoagie is a hoagie.
Oh.
I wouldn't even say a hoagie is a sandwich because it's not even two pieces of bread. It's the same piece of bread. It's stuffed. It's stuffed bread versus a loaf of bread where you make a sandwich out of it.
What about like a panini?
I mean, that's cooked. So is it really a sandwich anymore? I think cold cut, like bologna cheese bread is a sandwich.
What about grilled cheese? Grilled cheese is a sandwich.
I'd say grilled cheese, but it's a hot food item. That's what I'm saying. Like we got to have some distinctions here.
All right.
You can't
cold sandwiches.
So if I take a piece of bread and a dipper of chili and put it on the bread, it's a chili sandwich. You guys are ridiculous. You got to have rules for things. Rules give us order.
We've made chili grilled cheese sandwiches. So
a hot dog is a sausage until it is put on a bun. Then it becomes a sausage sandwich. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they say hot dogs are sandwiches. I'm like, y'all just saying shit. And then y'all want me to respond.
Five British pounds from Allie.
British pounds.
Here's a term. They're fighting with handbags like women. Sorry, they're that what came first.
Stop it. Try again. Regroup. We got this.
My English no good.
Oh I'm like, Tim, what is happening? It's getting here. You need to see yourself. There you go.
My English no good.
Here's a term. They're fighting with handbags like women. Sorry there. That what came first to my mind watching that. Swing them like truncheons. Or what's the is that the mace? Morning, or is that the morning
star? Like a morning star?
I thought morning star was the stick with the spikes, and then the mace was the swingy with the spikes.
I think the mace is the swingy thing.
Let us know in the chat. Do you have a mace at home, and how do you oil it? Because you should.
Things, voting on legislation, doing these things where
they're fighting
or decreasing the value of your
We
portfolio.
also have farmers that are here in Congress that they vote on farm policy and they also have ag provisions as well.
Sell it.
So that you can't eliminate all provisions that are out there on that. So I'm just trying to be able to figure out, this also has a reporting requirement. If someone has an FHA loan, it has to come back to ethics, or a VA loan, it has to come back to ethics. If they're involved in any of the farm programs, it has to come back to ethics, and we've got to be able to track it. I'm trying to figure out what to be able to do on this. And then it eliminates the ability for someone to own crypto or stable coin. Now, we just passed a bill allowing stablecoin to exist. I'm trying to figure out why stablecoin is now in this as well. That's just a digital asset that has the same value as cash.
Because cryptocurrency is a fucking grift.
But the Trump administration just did a thing about stablecoin, and then he's putting in a bill saying no one can own stablecoin in Congress.
Good. Congress shouldn't be invested in these things.
I'm in 100% agreement, but I want Holly to lose this argument.
Oh, he's on. So we're agreeing with Holly in principle, but we don't like Josh Hawley.
But I was gonna wait till the end, but I'm just gonna say it now. The only fucking reason he's doing this is so that he can do his own little Matt Gaetz right here. That's what this is. That's exactly. He went out there on a limb and he fucking he knows he's gonna get barbecued for this fucking bill. So he's going to fucking raise hell for them, and he's going to make sure that they don't have any fucking, well, we should all just divest, don't you think? Because he doesn't have any. So because he doesn't have any, he can get on everybody's good graces by saying, look at those rich fake conservatives, those rhinos over there that are just lining their pockets with stock money. I got rid of all my stuff. They're terrible. I'm still a good Republican. They're the bad guys, not me for voting for this bill.
I see. It's all a fucking political ploy. He doesn't actually care.
Because he was going to vote against the triple B, and then he caved at the last minute, last day and a half or whatever. He caved. So now you got to go back to your people and got to bring them something. They're going to want some red meat. What do you bring from the market, Papa? And he coming up there with a bag of beans. It's not enough. It's not going to help you, Holly.
It's prohibited in this. I'm trying to figure out why stablecoin is cut out.
Well, you say in it now. I mean, it has been in it. It's in the bill that we passed a year ago before the most recent
stablecoin we just made the change on to be able to open up stablecoin in the regulatory basis for all
We didn't make the change in this bill. Congress passed it.
I get that. That's why I'm just asking why it's still in this, that there's a prohibition for that kind of digital asset. Well, it's just a dollar for dollar. It's the same as owning cash. So if you own a stable coin, that's the same as owning a dollar. It's only worth a dollar. It doesn't change in value. But a member of Congress wouldn't be able to own a stable.
Pause real quick. So the stable coins, the whole thing is it's a digital money, but the value doesn't go up and down. It's worth the same amount no matter what.
Then what's the point of it?
I don't know. To launder money. I can, because what if I parked $1 billion into a stable coin?
Yeah.
And you guys don't have any legislation on taxing that money. That's what it's for.
I guess. Yeah. It's for parking cash, right? It's for
hiding from taxes.
Yeah. It's the new offshore account. That's what it is. That's what it is.
It's an onshore offshore account.
It's onshore offshore. It's something that they can't fucking track because it's digital. And Congress doesn't fucking catch up to these things or want to.
I am sending a harshly worded email to Donald Trump's assistant dog catcher. He will respond in 48 hours or there will be dire consequences. Just go, Schumer. Just go. I don't want to keep doing your voice.
The same reason, the same pecuniary interest, conflict of interest provisions that we think with individual stock. I mean, you have to draw the line somewhere. We drew the line in this place over a year ago when we drafted and passed this bill.
Yeah, but I'm saying a stable coin is worth $1 today. It's worth $1. It's not a tradable asset.
If it will get your vote, James, I'd be happy to change this on the floor.
No, that's what I'm just trying. I'm asking because as the chairman of ethics, I've got to be able to actually.
And if you're concerned that it won't be, and if you're concerned that we won't be able to, ethics committee won't be able to enforce it, we will absolutely work with you And I know the ethics committee is a bipartisan committee.
It is.
And I know that your Democrat colleagues would also be happy to work with you to make sure that we can enforce this. We'll get you the guidance. And I'm happy to work with anybody on the floor who actually wants to change the bill to make it better. I mean, I
Hey
agree.
guys, we'll help you, but we're gonna get all your stocks. Whatever
I
you
know.
want, we're gonna get all your money. That'll teach you. That'll
He's
teach
like,
you to leave me out there high and dry.
I'll work with anyone. Just help me get this bill passed. Oh my God.
I just care about the people.
I just care about divesting from stocks suddenly.
I gotta get back on the good side, man. Let me back in the bed. Let me back in the bed.
Listen, he's just like Mikey.
I voted for Trump. Therefore, everything that I want to happen needs to happen.
And he voted for the bill, and now he has to try and save himself politically.
Hey y'all, send me an email. Send me a virus so I can give it to Tim. I'm crashing his whole computer. He's gonna be doing the show from his phone. I'm sending him all the Trojan hacks. I'm like, hey man, new video file. Check it out. New intro. As soon as you open that shit, lines all over the screen. Crash that shit.
He wouldn't. He'd come. Maybe he'd come. Maybe he wouldn't even come. I think maybe it wouldn't even come. You'd save your time.
It's not an ideal bill. Listen, there's provisions of this bill I don't like that much, but
it's his bill.
Look, I hate to do this to you. I hate to be the guy.
Republicans not liking the bills that you write is not a good strategy.
Look, I know even I hate the thing that I'm doing, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Listen, I know I wrote the bill. I don't like it. I know I wrote it, but we can change it if you want. Like have a fucking spine, bro.
And honestly, I don't mind if they have stocks, but they are in a blind trust. Like they need to be out of their hands.
Yeah.
They shouldn't be like, but you shouldn't have to let's say the bin podcast network goes public and we have investors. If Tim runs for office, he has to divest from us.
Yeah.
That feels weird to me. And also, what if I lose my next election and that was my retirement? Like, you want me to get rid of my 401k to run for Congress?
Yeah, I think if they're going to do this, because the problem here is insider trading. Oh my God, Mikey, that's too much Zoom. That's
fucking thing sucks.
The problem here is insider trading. These people have knowledge the general public does not have.
I like how it's called the Pelosi Act. I fucking told y'all.
Yeah.
Shit.
The only way to police this is to not allow them to trade stock or crypto or whatever while they are in office.
Or you don't get those positions.
Yeah. And I don't know if I would go as far as divesting if someone holds stock before they're in office, but they shouldn't be allowed to trade stock while they're in office.
No, especially if they're sitting on financial committees where they are getting privileged information that will affect how the market is going to react. So you shouldn't be able to, I don't know, give all that fucking information to your husband and you guys be worth hundreds of millions of dollars off of just your fucking salary in Congress. Sorry, the shit's crooked.
Yeah. So I'm all for Congress not being allowed to trade stock or crypto. That's 100%.
Here, how about this? How about this? They can do it. Tax at 90%. Go for it. You know what I'm saying? But your capital gains is 90%.
Yeah, I mean, really
go ahead and go nuts.
Gains laws anyway, so
go bananas. I hope you do all the insider trading you can, because we will take that. Thank you.
Also, maybe like unrealized gains too, because like these people will trade stuff and then sit on it.
Wait, what's that? What's unrealized gains?
Unrealized gains is like if you say you were to buy stock in like let's say a random company, Tesla,
the Bin Podcast Network.
The Bin Podcast Network, and you held on to it, but it increases your value because it increased in value, right?
Okay.
But you don't trade it until certain times where you're not going to get taxed on it, or you put it in a trust, but it continues to increase in value. and you're never getting taxed on that value until you actually trade it, right?
Right.
Well, there should be a small tax, and this would solve a lot of problems on these unrealized gains. That's why what's his name? Elon can say he's worth so much because he owns so much stock in Tesla and all these other companies. They're not liquid assets, though. It's not his actual value.
It's not cash. Like, he can't go to the bank and pull out that amount of money.
Right.
Assuming the bank had that much money. But
right. But he's worth $400 billion, but it's all in paper. Like, it's just numbers on paper. He's not actually being taxed on that $400 billion.
I think you should.
I'm not even saying like a real like high tax. 1% of unrealized gains that would solve a lot of problems.
That's $4 billion from his dumbass alone.
Yeah. Anyway,
here's my bottom line. I've been working on this this is my 7th year now in the Senate. I've been working on it for 7 years. I want a bill that can pass this committee, that can pass the Senate, and that can be signed into law by the president. The ranking member and I worked for 2 years to get the compromise text last time. 2 years. Did I like everything in it? No. But you know what? We passed it through this committee. I just think this issue is too important to play politics with. We could do an easy messaging bill that would never pass. But if you want to really make a change and you want to make law, you're going to have to draw the line somewhere. So having said that, I will absolutely work with you, Senator Langford, and anybody else who says, okay, you know what? I think this needs to be changed. You look at this and say, you know what? I don't think these pieces are enforceable.
All right, let's move the debate on.
Wait a minute. I haven't. This is an important debate. I think we should take all the time that we need. I think it's absolutely vital that we get it right and get it as close as we can. But what I do not want to do, and what I will not consent to, and what I'm going to be very critical of, are attempts to kill it. Where it is, well, this is not quite right, so we're going to kill it here. And this is not quite what I want, so we're going to kill it. I don't want to kill it. I want to move it. I want to move it. I want to get this enacted. I want the American people to be able to trust this body. And I think that's why this vote today is.
All right, let's move along. On the question of stablecoin that Senator Langford brings up, the hope is someday in the near future, it may be that everything you purchase on Amazon is a choice. It may be at Walmart you use it. So you're passing a law today that somehow may prohibit anybody in office from shopping on Amazon. So this isn't a very well thought.
That's dumb. He's dumb. That argument's dumb. You have credit cards. You have bank accounts. You have cash, real cash.
I need to buy Amazon stock. Look, with all these tariffs and all that stuff, I need to be able to buy the dip.
Right.
And I'll never be able to buy the dip if you guys make me get rid of all my stocks. How am I supposed to buy the dip?
I don't know, man. All this fucking Congress stuff is fucking crazy. These guys, some of these Congress people and senators treat Congress like their own fucking personal piggy bank.
Yes.
And
go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was going to say that I understand what Josh Hawley's trying to do. I understand it's a political maneuver. However, it is also probably necessary, most of what's in that bill, to keep Congress from enriching themselves whenever the president does a crazy tariff thing. And they're like, well, I guess we'll buy like you said, we'll buy the dip.
Tim.
What?
Guess who's exempt?
The president. Why?
He deliberately exempted Trump in the language of the bill.
That's
so everyone else will have to divest, but not Trump.
That's
and if this has been his thing for 7 years, is that people should be divesting. Why did you support Trump so much? Who's been enriching himself since day uno.
Man. Boy, when Trump first took office, he was not worth that much money. He was I think he was coming out of bankruptcy.
I'm never gonna take a salary. I'm gonna give it to the troops. The troops can have the money. I'm already a billionaire. I don't need it. Also, please donate $1 million trillion to me.
I know.
So bad.
Another £5 super chat from Allie.
Oops, sorry. I was trying to get
technically you two are privately sponsored. It's just the main etc. That is true. We're privately funded.
Mm.
We have wealthy
Yes.
benefactors.
Yes, quite.
Yes, quite.
Hmm.
We're like NPR, except Trump can't take away our money.
But them's the breaks.
So I got something that'll make everyone smile. You know when like you're trying to like look out for somebody and then like they snap on you and then you just say, you know what? Go ahead.
Man is speaking out after a viral Facebook video with over 3 million views shows a driver ignoring his warning about a sinkhole. That driver then makes a racial remark towards him after his car gets stuck in the sinkhole. John Love, a Greenville resident, says that he had been driving up West 3rd Street when he felt the road underneath him buckling. He says that he parked on the side of the road and had seen water flowing out and a sinkhole beginning to form.
It's because it's hot.
He says he moved a detour sign closer to the sinkhole to warn drivers and that he had tried to flag down a driver who was approaching. Instead of the driver stopping, Love and another bystander says that the driver kicked him off, and that's when his car got stuck in the hole. He says after the fact, the driver then made a...
Oh my God. He drive by, hey, fuck you, buddy.
Look at his tire.
And then he got fucking, oh my God. He was like, hey, stop, you're gonna get stuck. And the guy's just like, fuck you.
Hey, fuck you, Nick. Whoa. like when that dude was like crossing the street in New York and he went and gave the guy the fucking bird and then walked directly into the pole. Yo, he was like, yo, stop, yo, stop. Monkey in my damn way. Oh,
racial remark.
I try to stop you, boss man.
You know what? I don't want to be rude or anything else, but when a fellow of your color jumps out in front of me and starts waving my truck.
Yeah, I would try to say, cause we rolled by, it was single.
To be real, I really didn't like. I was so focused on him not hurting his.
Houses tried to warn driver.
Yo, local news is fucking hilarious. Wait, what? No,
not the red ring of death.
No.
Oh, that red ring is never good.
Yo, I bought an Xbox from somebody and it red ringed on me, and I was just like, I'm going back to my GameCube. Fuck this.
So I really didn't pay it no mind until I started looking at the comments on my live.
I feel the earth move. I feel the walls tumbling down.
So, even though he stuck his finger up at me, even if he would have went down some more, I would have probably tried to went down there and help him. Like no matter, one thing I want to say is no matter the color or race, I always still try to help somebody. I mean, even though it was rude, I feel like I need an apology, but like I said, don't nobody know who the guy is. So.
Love says he had just been trying to warn others of what was ahead and that the comment made by the driver made him feel hurt and targeted. He says that no one has reached out with an apology. The sinkhole has since been repaired by the city of Greenville.
Back to the breaking.
That's hilarious.
That's hilarious. That's
great.
great.
The fact that his pickup truck looked like it was a dog peeing on a fire hydrant with the tire up in the air.
Oh, man.
Just trying to help. Damn. Why I gotta be all that? I was just damn.
Yo, Mikey.
Say, hey, I got another explosion. Oh, what's up?
I got breaking news.
Oh. Yeah.
Shannon Sharp got fired by ESPN.
Yeah. Yo, Unc is tripping. He should have just rolled with it.
What happened there?
He was like, making personal correspondence with the OnlyFans girl, and then it was some role play kind of shit, and she made him look like an absolute monster.
Ooh.
From what I gathered.
Not good.
He still has his stream. He'll be okay. But I know he was really working hard to try to like be a broadcaster.
Right. Yeah.
Coming out of rural Mississippi with a stutter, living in a a 2-room house with 9 brothers and sisters to get to the NFL, him and his brother, and make this whole. It's got to be careful, man.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Careful. But it's, I mean, I could do a deep dive on Shannon Sharp and how he's like, I feel so like he's this big, impressive dude. I just feel so bad for him.
Yeah.
He is so insecure and he doesn't understand his value. He just doesn't get it. It's like right in fucking front of him and he doesn't get it. He keeps trying to run back to, I'll make them like me. I'll make them like me. It's like, dude, stop. Just stop.
Right.
Stop chasing after them and just do your thing.
Yeah.
He can't do it. Can't do it.
Was he the one on that show? He walked off the set.
Oh, with Skip?
Yeah, with Skip.
I don't know if he walked off. Well, I mean, he might have.
I think he walked off.
Skip said some foul shit trying to downplay his NFL career as if he's not a fucking Hall of Famer, as if he's not the greatest tight end that there ever was. You gonna try and tackle him running up the middle? I didn't think so.
Nah, I wouldn't want to fucking tackle. Do you see how big that dude is?
Man, that motherfucker is not. That motherfucker is a. Oh, yeah. Go pull up. Let's see some. Let's see the definite. Oh, it's gone now. Whatever.
The commercial.
Hey, I wouldn't be throwing my body in the way to slow his ass down. And he crazy. He be getting hyped as shit for the game. Woo! Woo! Nah. Call Ray Lewis. Call Junior Seau. I'm not doing it. Call Urlacher. I ain't doing it. Get a big no neck motherfucker in there to get his ass. I'm not doing it. We got another explosion.
News in Fremont now. An explosion brings down a building.
We know it took place this afternoon at the Horizon Biofuels building. That's near South Union Street and East Cloverly Road. Again,
hold on, I forgot what city this is. This is in, I think they say it.
Officials say 3 people are missing. They were inside the building when it exploded.
Tonight we have team coverage. Bill Shammert investigates previous OSHA complaints at the company. First, Maddie Augustine kicks off our team coverage.
Nebraska.
There we go. Fuck regulations, right? We don't need no regulations. Get rid of all the regulations. OSHA, fuck OSHA. We don't need OSHA. Yes, the fuck we do. Because these motherfuckers will put you in any kind of precarious situation if it means that they get $1.10 over $1.
In Fremont, where witnesses and officials share their experience with the explosion.
First responders have been battling the blaze at Horizon Biofuels for hours. And all afternoon, smoke was billowing out of the buildings and surrounding the area around the building. People working nearby say there are no words to describe what they saw Tuesday afternoon. What starts as smoke leaking out.
Oh,
that building is going to go away.
Turning to a fiery explosion in seconds.
Our whole building just shook and we heard a loud explosion.
People working at nearby businesses blocks away feeling and hearing the effects.
We hear this big kaboom and don't know where it's
going. What does a big kaboom sound like?
Some would say it sounds like
kind of like jumped open from the actual explosion.
That explosion engulfing Horizon Biofuels, a pellet manufacturing company.
We were out in the parking lot trying to call 911 when the second explosion.
We don't need no regulation. We don't need no thought control.
Happened, and we watched the shorter, like barn type building with the open front collapse.
Smoke billowing out and flames still blazing.
This is a huge response. We called back all our shifts when we arrived on scene. When we arrived on scene, we had heavy smoke and a lot of flames coming out. We had a lot of structural collapse.
9 fire departments and Nebraska Task Force 1 immediately responding.
We're doing everything we can with this situation. Appreciate the team that we have.
First responders say mangled steel and a crumbling structure blocked their access to the building for hours.
We know that there.
Look, I think we're just going to have to all just go back to being Amish. We're going to tax everyone to bejesus in the meantime, but then we're just going to no more electricity, no more any. We got to just we can't be trusted. We can't be trusted with it.
Got to build those wave machines we were talking about on Tuesday.
Well, tonight generate that power. I got another one.
All right.
A reminder to all of my melanated peoples out there: all skin folk ain't kinfolk.
Mecklenburg County representative is facing blowback by members of her party over a speech.
Democrat Carla Cunningham voted with Republicans to
We're unboxing this lady.
override a veto on a bill that requires sheriffs to work with ICE. Channel 9's Eli Brand shares why her speech is getting so much attention.
72 having voted in the affirmative and 48 in the negative. The motion carries.
North Carolina House Republicans needed one Democrat to help them override Governor Josh Stein's veto of a bill that requires sheriffs to call immigration officers before releasing someone who is undocumented. They found that in Mecklenburg County Representative Carla Cunningham.
As a social scientist report, all cultures are not equal.
Really?
What social scientists? Name them.
Oh, you mean the Nazis?
Oh, are we talking about Nazi social science? Because that's not real. That's eugenics.
Some immigrants come and believe they can function in isolation.
Oh boy, I see where this is going.
Refusing to adapt.
Cunningham originally voted for the bill and gave a speech on that.
Yeah, so I got to find the full thing, but I think we should cover that. She's going to get a fuck this guy or fuck this bitch. She'll be the first one.
House floor expressing why she was also voting to override the veto.
No country is going to allow people to come in and not acknowledge its constitution, legal systems, and laws.
Who's doing that? Who is doing that?
I mean, the answer is staring her right in her black face.
Honestly.
Rated. So do you think I can go to another country and set up my own rules to live by? Use the language I choose.
Several Democratic lawmakers spoke out against Cunningham's remarks, including Charlotte State Senator Caleb Tedros.
This idea, the comment was that there are some cultures that are beneath others, and I'm paraphrasing here, I think is antithetical of everything that we teach even our kids.
Tedros did not say Cunningham should be replaced in her district, but did say representatives need to speak out against what he calls bad policy.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be looking up her district and I'll be finding out who her opponent is, and I will be giving them all the flowers that I can find.
Yeah,
fucking disgusting.
Is disheartening. At this time, we are facing the biggest gap in income inequality, much like I said. Roughly 600,000 people are slated to lose their health care in the next couple of years unless we do anything. That has nothing to do with the number of immigrants or a specific culture that's superior to another.
Cunningham also
baby,
I'm talking to you.
who do you think that they finna turn on next? With your coon and jiving ass. Who the fuck do you think they're coming for next? How stupid can you be to team up with the white supremacists in North Carolina? Of all places. Gullah Island is in North Carolina, I think. Like, you tripping. That's okay. They finna show her.
also voted with Republicans to override the veto on a bill that removes the state's goal to cut carbon emissions. Reporting, Eli Brand, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Make that transition if you want to. Because you're going to be just like Nikki Haley, just like Vivek Ramaswamy, where they will use you for political points and they will throw your black ass out with the trash, put your ass on the curb on Friday.
This is, it's such a Republican talking point, though. It's, you know, it goes all the way back to like when they were like putting out those religious freedom laws because they thought Sharia law was everywhere. And like people are just
Sharia law.
You know who are the fuckers? You know who are the fuckers going around making up their own laws and shit? Those fucking sovereign citizen motherfuckers who are definitely Republicans.
No, they would never be Republicans. They don't believe in governments.
Yeah, right. But those people are the conservative nutbags who are going around saying, oh, well, I don't have to listen to law enforcement or the Constitution because I'm a sovereign citizen. I don't have to do any of that.
Is this an admiralty court?
Yeah, right. Exactly. Like,
no, bro, your car is in half and you're dragging it across the highway, leaving sparks. Give me your license.
It's like, nah, bro, there's just a warrant for your arrest because you're a criminal. Like, you did crimes and you have to go to jail now.
Well, new developments tonight in the sexual abuse investigation into former Ohio State doctor Richard Strauss. 10 TV has confirmed.
Can you see where this is going? Don't read the screen.
Ohio Republican Congressman Jim Jordan has agreed to be deposed by the attorneys
I have a separate Jim Jordan story after this.
Now, reporter Kevin Landers is live in studio with what he's learned about this. Kevin?
Well, attorney Rocky Ratliff, who represents 40 alleged victims of Dr. Strauss, confirmed Jim Jordan will answer questions about
Rocky Ratliff, attorney at law.
That dude's jacket looks like television static.
It's the cosmic microwave background.
what he knew about allegations of.
Did you guys know that? That's the static. The static is the cosmic microwave background.
I did know that. Yeah.
How amazing.
Involving the disgraced former OSU.
The earth is flat.
Doctor. Now, Jordan will be deposed in Washington, D.C., and the deposition is expected to last at least 7 hours. Ratliff tells 10 TV he understands Jordan will likely deny he knew anything, but this will be the first time Jordan's statement will be on the record under oath. Jordan was in Ohio.
Ooh, he can't just use his congressional immunity this time.
Nope.
Ohio State assistant wrestling coach from 87 to 1995, and during that time he worked with Strauss at Ohio State. Now, survivors of Dr. Strauss have said for years that Jordan knew about the sexual abuse that students suffered but never reported it. Now, Jordan has repeatedly denied he knew of the accusations. Strauss sexually abused at least 177 male victims between 1979 and 1996 during his time as a physician for Ohio State's athletic department and at the University Student Health Center, according to Ohio State's own investigation. Now, 10 TV has also learned that former Ohio State athletic director Andy Geiger was deposed yesterday in a meeting that lasted about 8 hours. According to a federal lawsuit filed in 2018, 2 wrestlers came to Geiger during the 1994-1995 season and complained about voyeurism and lewd acts by Strauss and other men at a practice facility. Now, Geiger told the Associated Press in 2018 that he did not remember meeting with the wrestlers or any complaints about Strauss, but he said he did speak with former wrestling coach Russ Hellickson about.
Look. In jail. Put them all in jail. Lock them up.
Yep.
We got plenty of space because y'all can leave these brown people alone. And you can lock up all. You have plenty of criminals roaming free. So I don't know what the FBI is up to, but hello. Exhibit A over here. Go get them. Y'all looking for something to do? Go get them.
I have a story that is both what the FBI is up to and about Jim Jordan. So I don't encourage death threats. That's a bad thing. Don't do that.
It is against the law.
We're gonna start there. Don't do it. It's bad.
Don't break the law.
Don't break the law. But however, an Ohio man is charged with threatening to unalive Representative Jim Jordan over his vote for the Triple B. And FBI arrested this man, saying that he left an expletive-laden voicemail with threats shortly before the House voted on the bill. So,
yo, tons. I didn't need. Look, we went all this time without bringing up the O word.
Onions are only for Wednesdays. We can't torture Mikey every day.
I already hurt every day for Wednesdays.
He already needs a vacation.
I do.
So the suspect was identified as a 60-year-old man from Dayton. He left a 90-second voicemail for Jim Jordan. According to the criminal complaint filed with the court on Tuesday, the documents do not name the member of Congress, but a House Republican aide confirmed it was Jordan. And here's just a sample, and I will do the best angry guy impression I can.
Tim can't be angry.
I can't be angry, so we're gonna try.
Tim, you're a capybara.
You ready?
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Tim, I'm gonna draw you as a capybara.
A capybara.
That's you. You just chill. Floating in the water, just chilling. Sitting on the beach, just chilling.
Now remember, this is not me saying this. This is the guy on the angry voicemail saying this.
Let me take my camera off of here.
I'll leave out the actual death threat because that's probably not a good thing for me to say on camera.
I agree.
But he said, if you take away my fucking Medicaid, I'm gonna blank your blank. You're an embarrassment and a bag of shit as a man. I can't stand you. So fuck the hell off. But I'll tell you this clearly to your brain. If you fuck with my Medicaid, I'll do something.
And scene. All right, guys.
That was the best Ohio accent.
Ohio's just kind of country.
Yeah.
Just a little country.
Yeah.
Still Midwestern, but a little country.
Yeah. So, boy,
scene.
people seem upset.
I don't know why.
I can't.
This is the mandate. The people mandated that they just die of sickness. Are you fucking insane?
Hey, we all gotta die.
I hate to break it to you guys, but the tooth fairy is also not real.
All right, stupid bitch. Wait till your phone start ringing. Like, these people are going to become unhinged. Like, it is going to get so bad. The Democrats, they'll just blame the Democrats. Oh, they already got y'all's number.
My unfinished sock says, don't leave threatening messages. Like and share the stream instead.
Oh, I'm so good.
This country was stone cold dead. We had a
Did you
dead
record
country.
me, Mikey?
I voted for Trump. Therefore,
Yeah,
everything that I want.
turnabout is fair
needs to
play,
happen.
buddy boy. Turnabout is fair play.
Oh, thank you, Tim.
Not respecting the
It took everything in me not to fucking give it away, but I was like,
God damn it.
I think he's gonna actually do it on his own. This is a gift, manna from heaven.
Not respecting the business.
Yo, Tim, I got your ass, dude. Just know, brother, you're fucking cooked, dude. Destruction button. You ready for this?
And a bag of shit as a man. I can't stand you. Well, fuck the hell off. Oh man.
Oh, I got
That's
six.
good.
I got 6 clips out of that.
You have
first.
6 clips.
I'm good at what I do. I was gonna like
fuck the hell off.
oh, it's not every day. That's something just
There's nothing behind that. There's nothing behind that. That sounds like fucking Morty from Rick and Morty saying "fuck the hell off." Fuck the hell off.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, geez, Rick.
Oh, I don't know, Rick. This seems real sketchy. Well, I'm trying to do my best, but why don't you just
fuck the hell off?
I'm doing it. Oh man.
Oh. That's all I got.
Oh, you know I got more. You know I'm addicted. I'm addicted to news. But I gotta find all the stuff that's out there so that my peoples know what's going on out there. And they are properly terrified. No. Well, I did not put any of the Knicker speech on the soundboard for obvious reasons. Oh,
way to A.
we need to talk to Gen Alpha Beta Gamma Omicron. What the fuck are you little perverts up to? What are y'all doing at the colleges?
What?
I am old now, officially. I had no idea
Appreciate it.
what the fuck this was. I'm over here learning about shit that kids are doing from the news. I'm officially old.
Yes, Jamie. So this is what they look like right here. They're just in a little.
Anybody know what those are? Anybody in the chat? Anybody understand what's going on yet?
Are those mayo packets? I've seen.
No, the kids are just spraying mayo on themselves.
I mean, mayo has a certain color and thickness. I'm just saying.
Oh, they're just spraying it on people. That's what we would do. Our
Okay.
thing would just be to
Okay.
spray mayonnaise on people's like black shirts and be like, looks like I got them.
So it's worse. It's worse than that.
You wouldn't even come. I think maybe you wouldn't even you'd save your time.
Yes. Yes, got her. Got her.
Well, then black people
Wait, wrong one. Oh man, that's so.
Fuck the hell off. There's no conviction behind that at all.
What do you mean?
Policeman and a bag of shit as a man. I can't stand you.
That's what I thought.
It's not
No.
lube. All right,
Oh,
if
no.
it's not mayo and it's not lube, what is it?
Packet, and it was very easy
shit,
to go
sorry.
and get them. They look like right here. They're just in a little packet, and it was very easy to go and get them today. We actually just went to a local gas station.
Honey?
Able to pick them up, but all you have to do essentially is rip them open and then take it orally. So over the last couple of months,
I'm so glad she said orally.
experts do say that the use of these honey packets at
Wait, go back to orally. That's the sound clip.
last couple of months.
Ready?
Yeah.
Experts do say that the use of these honey packets at college campuses has
I don't think I went back far enough.
went to a local gas station and were able to pick them up, but all you have to do essentially is rip them open and then take it orally. So over the last couple of months, experts do say that the use of these honey packets at college campuses has skyrocketed as a sexual enhancer.
Huh?
What?
What? What? Honey is sticky.
No, they eat it.
They eat it?
And it makes sex better?
Honey? Like regular, just run in the mill fucking honey.
Now we learning.
But the FDA does warn it could lead to serious health issues and claims it
You know, them motherfuckers had 13 pounds of honey in their system.
contains several harmful hidden ingredients.
Today, I'm going to be trying 2 honey packs to see what happens. If you know, you know.
No, I don't know.
I don't know.
Growing trend on TikTok. More people trying what's called royal honey packets.
So I know what royal honey. Well, I know what royal jelly is. Royal jelly is the special food that they save for the queen.
Right.
And it's different than the rest of the honeycombs that they have. So like, really? Is this like it's a fucking tiger's paw tea, or like, you know, I'm saying, oh, make you boom, boom, boom in bedroom. Like, is this some bullshit?
What is one thing that's in a BYU student Tacoma that we do here at ASU?
Probably taking honey packets.
The trend also
They're even saying taking honey packets.
That's so weird.
making
No, Kate. It's not like the pineapple blowjob thing. Way to get into a sticky situation, Sarah. Bet some got stung on that deal. Come on, y'all.
Damn.
Come on, y'all. It's a blue pill. Well, way to find out that aren't sexually creative. You know what? That's not your fucking problem, is it? Okay, not something you will have to deal with. Let me call Scott for you. Get you off my back.
its way to ASU.
Jerry, no!
With a recent video about the product going viral.
So we're finding that college students
Don't. Y'all shut up. Y'all, hey, do not say
Recent
anything.
video about the product going viral.
So we're finding that college students across the United States and at ASU are taking these supplements that they purchase at gas stations or smoke shops to enhance their sexual experience.
While this growing trend may seem harmless, In 2017,
We're
the
better than
FDA
that.
advised people not to purchase the Royal Honey VIP. They say these packs contain the hidden ingredient tadalafil, an active ingredient
Oh
found in some
God, they're
health
taking boner honey.
There's interactions that this
Sound clip that for me, somebody. Tons.
medication can have with antibiotics, heart medications, blood pressure medications that can cause serious medical emergencies.
Don't.
It's something Nathaniel Bush with the Cornerstone Healing Center says shouldn't necessarily be used by students to up their game.
Taking a medication that's prescribed for erectile dysfunction unprescribed can lead to actual
Fucking hellbound says, I got a suggestion for oral intake of honey, but that's got to be saved for Patreon or Oscar. Do you like jazz?
long-term permanent erectile dysfunction.
Despite these warnings, students
Oh no, they'll give you a muskie.
at ASU say they would still be willing to try it out.
Just for the hell of it, I guess, just because like
Yeah, it's just, whatever. It's college. Let's do whatever we want.
experimental, it's people's
I mean,
Extreme focus.
I mean, okay, now I know I'm old. Bro, y'all are 20. What pinnacle are you trying to reach? Bitch, you're there.
You're at the height of your powers.
This is the best it's ever gonna be. And y'all out here sucking down honey packets? What's going on, y'all? Let's talk. What's going on? Y'all 20 at college. This is the time.
I think it could be fun. I don't feel like there's like a con of.
Who answers this question on the road? Like, you're just trying to go to class. Like, hey, have you been having honey sex? You're like, no, dog, I'm not talking to you. Like, what the fuck? My mom might see this.
Taking it like negative effect, but.
So, what might be causing this growing trend among students?
I think maybe the increase comes from can fall into the realm of pressure from social media or just completing a trend.
As the product becomes increasingly popular among college campuses,
Not his fault.
Experts warn students to proceed with caution.
When you think of this being in a honey packet rather than a tablet, it makes me think of things like flavored nicotine that can be marketed, or the risk of marketing towards children, painting it as a happy, fun thing rather than a medication that needs to be prescribed by a doctor.
The ultimate power source is what it says on there.
Yo, the labeling has to get reined in. They are out of control.
My question is this: is this the media over doing this? Are they like covering like something that happened to a few people, or is this an actual thing? Because the media can sensationalize stuff, right? Is this just like local media putting out the "do you know what's killing your kids" kind of story?
Listen, Tim, we're not connected to the Utes. The two Utes, we're not connected to them like we used to be. We've gotten old. We've formed our liberal echo chamber network. That's what we should call it, the liberal echo chamber. Get a lot of trolls.
We would.
Note to self: make network called liberal echo chamber.
Well, fuck the hell off.
How do you need help? You're fucking 20 and your mom's not here. Just figure it out.
Mikey, ain't you ever heard of performance enhancing drugs? Come on.
Never needed them. Because I was fucking 20.
Yeah, man.
Both knees worked properly. Both ankles worked properly. I could get my handstand off like I normally do without pain. Now I got to do it with pain.
Yeah, like everything fucking worked at 20. You didn't have to worry about nothing. You were indestructible.
That's 2 years out of high school.
Indestructible. You could drink whatever you wanted.
Oh, I could eat fucking Oreos in a case of beer. and still stay shredded. Like, it was so stupid. Literally a golden shiny god. Untouchable. Impervious to the outside world. But alas,
And now they're just like, yeah, we'll get honey that's like souped up with fucking Cialis.
No, it's the same chemical in the honey.
Oh, I see.
So they're just like, like vanilla extract.
I see.
So they're just trying to get the horny. They're trying to get the sting out of the buzz. You know what I'm
So
saying?
they're doing the honey because it naturally has that stuff in it.
Right.
And
they're
they're
sucking
trying to
down
see how they
packets
can
of honey.
take it. Yeah, all right. They're all gonna get diabetes.
No. It's natural sugars. It's fine.
No, it's not. It's
That's
all
worse. Natural sugars are way more potent.
do 10 fucking packets of fucking super honey, and then you're a day, and 5 years later you need a fucking one of those patches.
Just be living under a bridge, chasing down bees, seeing where they go back to. I found one.
Just be fucking regular kids and do regular drugs. God.
Yeah, what happened to weed? Like I would have been stoked if they finally like unchained weed in a college. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all should just go smoke weed. The fuck? What is this? No, weed costs too much. I had to get 3,000 honey packets. You look crazy.
Oh boy. That's I feel old now.
Going for the horny honey.
I feel old and out of touch with society now.
Is that what happened? Did we get, I think, was it COVID? I feel like COVID was like the crunching gear change for me being like, an adult into I'm a senior citizen.
Listen.
Like I yell at everybody, like, oh, quit ching ching in that fucking bike bell, you damn ruffians, get a job.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
I mean,
and a bag of shit as a man. I can't stand you.
That's what I say to the little kids riding their bikes every morning. Like, I'm not a man. Shut up.
Oh, geez, I don't know, Rick. You're a real piece of shit, Rick.
I think you're really only doing this for yourself.
I sound like adult Morty. That's what I sound like. God, I hate my voice.
Sucks. Look, I don't like mine either. It's just where we are. This is where we're at. Okay.
I was in college literally like 4 or 5 months ago, and the kids weren't fucking and covered in honey. So I don't know what I missed.
Like, I don't want to like do any fantasize stuff, but like, what's the logistics of this? Like, no one picture kids having sex because that's weird.
No one picture that.
I'm just trying, like, if you have 2 mannequins, does he like run to the bathroom like, oh, I gotta piss, I'll be right back, too many Coors Lights, and then he's got his backwards visor on, and
he's got his hair coiffed.
Yeah, he's got a polo.
He's got a hat. It's got the opening, so he can just his hair comes out of it.
He's got a bucket hat with a moon roof. It's just all it's like a Wayne Static just sticking out of it. Oh, I gotta go piss out all these Coors Lights. I'll be right back. And he's got like honey packets in the sink, in the cabinet under the sink, and he's just like,
and like honey is
how many does it take? Does it take
honey is not like packets? Liquid. It's not like liquid. So you gotta really like squeeze it out of the tube there. Oh, that sounds cumbersome.
And then when you just come back,
I know you got to wash that down with some water or something. Like,
hey, yeah, I just had to pee. Yeah, stuck in my. They're all gonna get cavities, dude. Oh no! What if they all got cavities? Don't do the honey thing. Y'all are gonna get cavities. Y'all already know it's not safe.
It's not good.
Don't coat your teeth in honey.
Don't just like down 5 packets of super honey because you think it's gonna improve your performance.
I would say this: if you're going to do the honey, make sure you take like a coffee stir when you steal it from the fucking gas station, and put that into the pouch and drink out of it. Don't put all that on your teeth. Don't do that. It's not good.
So, quick side note: I have some honey here at my house that has whiskey in it. Would that have the opposite effect? It's
Wait,
like
say
honey
that-
infused with whiskey.
Oh, whiskey dick plus honey boost.
Yeah. Would it just like level out? Would it just be like, all right, well, this is regular now? Like,
Nope, you just never get hard again.
yeah.
They multiply. So if the -1 comes in at the wrong spot of that equation, that's it. That was it. Yeah, wash it down with mead.
Oh my God. And yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, what the fuck are they doing? Fucking sucking down honey packets. Buy some fucking mead.
Yeah.
That's wine from or liquor from fucking honey.
Yeah, you can get the enhancement plus drunk.
Which is what you're supposed to be doing in college, getting drunk, not fucking. What are the 4 fucking? You know how long them bees worked for y'all to just be sucking them down to get another erection that day? Like, are you kidding me?
Man, when I was 20, all I had to do was think about it, and it would just happen. I didn't even have to think about it; it would just happen.
Think about it. Just be walking around for no reason. That's, I don't know, but we're old. Maybe that's how it was for kids of a certain age during us in our post high school years. Maybe it's not the same for them. Maybe we're assuming that their physiology and capabilities are similar to ours, and perhaps they're not.
When I was in high school or college, I wasn't like, you know what I could really go for right now? 8 tablespoons of honey.
I just got honey bears.
just like,
but I don't think that's the peon honey. I think you got to get that royal jelly stuff.
Yeah, you got to get the raw honey or whatever it is.
The stuff from the inner chambers.
You got. Imagine if this like creates some sort of like independent honey like bee farmers fucking booms their economy.
That's how we save the bees. That's how we save Earth, baby. Listen, you little horny bitches. Who wants to be a beekeeper? I do. And then there you go. They'll be riding around in vans taking their bees to other farms and stuff. People do that. They'll move in a beehive to your field, and the bees will pollinate all your crops. And then they just box them up and take them.
I guarantee you, like a year from now, if this thing like takes off, we're going to hear news reports of this. Suddenly everyone's a beekeeper.
Beekeeping numbers out of control. So many cities are dealing with beekeepers.
We have saved the honeybee population.
No, because then someone's like, well, the killer bee, the African killer bee jelly is the best. So then we have those hornets. Remember the fucking Japanese murder hornets that are like this fucking big, just flying around.
Oh boy.
Let me see something. I think we can redirect into the round table.
Oh yes,
but we'd have to go for another 33 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh. We got some conclusions from our favorite reporter in Tennessee.
Ooh. Oh, here we go.
A violent nighttime attack on a young Jewish man in a downtown Nashville parking lot and the assault of a downtown.
Look at that college kid beating his ass with a sign. Or look at that Muslim girl with an encampment whooping this Jewish kid's ass. Oh, what? Oh, just another white guy.
Bar employee ended today for a neo-Nazi in a Nashville courtroom. Good evening to you. I'm Carrie Sharp. Today, that neo-Nazi from Canada went before a judge for sentencing.
Ali.
What's going on up there in Canada?
Ali.
For his role in the attack that happened a year ago. His lawyer wanted probation, but the judge had another idea. News Channel 5 investigative reporter.
He thought he was getting probation.
Williams is joining us. You have been following these hate groups as they come to Tennessee, including this one. You were in the courtroom today.
That's right. And it was about a 90.
I love how they hate this fucking guy's guts and they've threatened his life a dozen times. And he showed up to the courtroom to watch Buddy get sentenced. That's so good.
Minute hearing, and as we've seen before, the neo-Nazi's lawyer argued his client was being singled out for exercising his free speech rights. It was an argument that the judge wasn't buying, sentencing the man to almost 4 years in prison.
All right, we're here on the Senate.
Why would anybody think that guy's a white supremacist?
I don't know.
Mr. McCann. For 30-year-old Canadian Ryan McCann.
Bro, you 30 and you don't fucked your whole shit up. I'm talking about you 30. Your life is going to suck when you get out.
Judgment Day came. So you have a problem with Jews in general, though?
Yes, I do.
A year after he and other members of the neo-Nazi Goyim Defense League descended upon Nashville, determined to make a scene.
Do you see the 6 in the nose? You see it? There's the 6.
This video, first obtained by News Channel 5 Investigates, shows the night that the group began taunting a young Jewish man in a downtown parking lot. Then suddenly,
here we go.
McCann attacked and the group joined.
First of all, sucker punch, spinning back elbow into a leg kick. You fight like a fucking short coward. You got no hands because homeboy was about to piece you up and you was scared he was going to get slept. That's why you hit him with some fucking bullshit sneak attacks. Ooh, you pussy.
Don't jump. Don't jump.
And
I'm talking to you.
Don't jump.
Afterwards, McCann and his crew celebrated.
Get that spinning elbow on that.
As a result of that,
they're bleeping the Sig Heils because this is where we're at, y'all. Am I crazy yet? Am I crazy yet? Am I an alarmist?
McCann was recently convicted of civil rights intimidation. McCann, seen here using his Nazi flag to jab an employee of a downtown bar, recently pleaded guilty to a separate misdemeanor charge for that incident.
To have so many international outlets express interest and write articles about this case, I've never seen that. Not from an assault.
When Steve Hayslip, the director of communications for the DA's office.
How are you going to be director of communications and have the worst mic on earth? That's intentional.
Took the stand to make the argument that the case was high profile and deserved a sentence that would send a message. McCann's lawyer, Olin Baker, pounced.
They manufactured this case. They manufactured all this press coverage.
Judge, if I could respond, if we manufactured the case, then how was it that Mr. McCann was convicted in one and pled guilty in another?
Part of Baker's argument stemmed from what we don't see on the video.
Get over there.
The young man who indicated he had been drinking pulled an AR-15 to fend off the...
Didn't go the way you thought it was going to go, did you? Oh, everybody backing up now. Let's use our words. Let's use our words.
Whoa, we just wanted to talk. Well, fuck the hell off.
Baker tried to get a detective to admit that the victim should have been prosecuted.
Yeah, how dare him defend himself?
I'm not targeting a victim because they pulled a weapon in self-defense or he's being pursued by...
He's salty as shit.
Yep.
Prosecutor Wesley King.
You could be salty with the white pride dudes. Uh-oh. Tim Mikey. Oh, let me do the things. Allie with 5 British pounds. Tim Mikey looks at this later. It's a story about royal jelly, honey. Old UK TV show. Okay. Enough crowd.
The amount of chaos that could have happened based on what Mr. McCann was doing is something that, frankly, most of us in here don't even want to think about.
I mean, I'm just saying, homeboy had other options than to just draw down on y'all and make y'all run away. Mm-hmm. He could have just been like, hey, call the coroner. They're all over here in a pile. That's what could have happened. While you spinning back elbowing people, Sig Highland. You could have said, oh, okay, you good. Stay right there. I'll be right back.
In the case of...
After these messages, we'll be right back.
The downtown bar employee, Baker argued he threw the first punch, and he was the one who should have been facing a judge.
And the state is here playing on sympathy. Hey, this guy right here is not likable. I want you to put him in prison.
In the end,
if this was just a First Amendment issue situation, we wouldn't be here.
Judge Steve Dozier said McCann's hateful views were not the issue. It was how his views led him to
Bye.
violate the civil rights of others.
Bye. Have fun in jail.
So here's how that sentence breaks down. McCann got 3 years for the civil rights intimidation, that nighttime assault on the young Jewish man, plus another 9 months on top of that for the assault with his Nazi flag.
And other members of this neo-Nazi group are still awaiting trial.
Yeah, you've been keeping track.
I have.
He got all their trial dates on his calendar. He's just going there, big X, mark off today. Got 2 more next week.
As we have mentioned, another person involved in that nighttime.
What an interesting thought. All these violent criminals, if only there was something we could do with them. Send them to CCOT. Send them to CCOT.
Yeah.
Send that motherfucker to CCOT. See how he likes it down there.
Yeah.
Send them. Instead of sending dudes who are fucking hairdressers and makeup artists and construction workers, send their asses. Let them hang out in there. They'll enjoy it.
Assault was recently arrested in Arizona. He's fighting extradition back to Tennessee. Another man is awaiting trial for a completely separate incident at Nashville's Gordon Jewish Community Center.
Sadly, it is a lot of hate to cover right in our hometown.
That's right.
Phil, thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Phil. Phil doing
the
Lord's work.
He's doing the Lord's work.
Yo, I like the fact that he's not a super boisterous young man. He's very calm and he just does his job. And then they're like, oh, we're gonna intimidate you. He's like, so are you trying to intimidate me now, or would you like to leave a comment for later?
Yeah,
like,
right.
Fuck. He is not scared of y'all. And that's how it should be. He must be Canadian. What the hell? What's this? What's sargasm?
Oh, it's a seaweed.
Oh God, that's everywhere.
Yeah.
Damn. The ocean's not getting warmer, Tim. What are you talking about?
It's an invasive seaweed.
There's not blooms of it all over this place. Sheesh. Well, they need to get out there and rake the ocean.
Rake the ocean. We got to do maintenance on the ocean, guys, because it's too warm in there.
He's gonna have an ocean fire. Oh man, I haven't watched anything from what's her face in a while. I almost said Kellyanne Conway. What's the new one? The new model? This year's model of Kellyanne.
Yeah, I was actually. She just did a press conference, so I can bring up a clip.
Oh, Tons will be pleased to know that they caught the guy who killed those people we reported on Tuesday in the Devil's Den at the state park.
Oh, yeah?
It was a teacher.
Oh,
but they caught him.
Here we go. Are you talking about this lady?
Oh God!
Is it this lady?
She's so dumb.
Let's see what she has to say.
She has something dumb to say. Your shit's broken.
Oh, I see.
May God bless officers and individuals who were tragically killed in this senseless act of violence. In other news, President Trump's working visit to Scotland was a huge success. In less than
Hey, our Scottish listeners, was it a huge success?
What say y'all?
48 hours.
Purposefully disingenuous or even
disingenuous.
President Trump brokered the biggest, most impactful trade deal in history. He prevented a war in Asia for the second time since he took office. We have never had a president who wields the full power of the United States to negotiate good deals for our country and its people like President Trump. This is what Matt delivered, an immediate and unconditional ceasefire between Thailand and Cambodia. The two countries were engaged in a deadly conflict that had displaced more than 300,000 people until President Trump stepped in to put an end to it. The president spoke directly on the phone with the acting prime minister of Thailand and the prime minister of Cambodia to inform both leaders that unless they brought their conflict to an end, there would be no trade discussions or agreements with the United States. Almost immediately afterward, a peace was brokered that will save thousands of lives and allowed for trade negotiations with these countries to resume, and they have. The president has now ended conflicts between Thailand and Cambodia, Israel and Iran, Rwanda and the Democratic Republic of the Congo, India and Pakistan, Serbia and Kosovo, and Egypt and Ethiopia. This means President Trump has brokered, on average, about one peace deal or ceasefire per month during his 6 months in office.
He did all that.
He did all that by just sitting at his chair. Fucking. I mean,
you? No, I'm not. I'm misleading.
I mean, come on, man. And also, I remember where my keys were. Thanks, Trump. Like, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. That is not, everything is not because you're there. Shut
Right.
the self-centered ass dumb bitch. The fuck? I'm so sick of
Well
Trump.
past time that President Trump was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize.
Man, he told her to say that. He's like, hey, I want that Nobel Peace Prize.
That's all that she's doing right now. That's all she's been up to, is just trying to keep muddying the water so that he can get that fucking award. Because Obama got one.
I know the topic of Israel is on everyone's mind. I have an update.
Nope, just Epstein.
Steve Witkoff, who I got off the phone with this morning. Special Envoy Witkoff and Ambassador Huckabee had a very productive meeting with Prime Minister.
I keep forgetting that they made Mike Huckabee
fucking
ambassador to Israel.
His daughter is the governor of Arkansas. She's still down there. She was doing the press conference for that Devil's Den murder. I was like, oh my God, I forgot she existed.
That's so crazy.
Netanyahu and other officials today in Israel on the topic of delivering much needed food and aid to Gaza. President Trump is a humanitarian with a big heart. Sent Special Envoy Witkoff to the region in an effort to save lives and end this crisis. Tomorrow, Special Envoy Witkoff and Ambassador Huckabee will be traveling into Gaza to inspect the current distribution sites and secure a plan to deliver more food and meet with local Gazans to hear firsthand about this dire situation on the ground. The Special Envoy and the ambassador will brief the president immediately.
Oh, here we go. Chris C says the ceasefire between Thailand and Cambodia was brokered by China 3 days ago.
That's what I'm saying. He just said anything that happens while I'm here is mine.
Yeah.
Mine. Also mine.
Immediately after their visit to approve a final plan for food and aid distribution into the region, and we will provide.
Why do they need food and aid distribution?
Yeah, what's that all about?
By the President of the United States.
What happened to all the buildings?
On the trade front, the president secured a historic trade agreement with the European Union that puts America first and fundamentally.
No, it fucks over America pretty hard.
Fucks America first.
Yeah, 15% tariffs on everything coming from the EU. Thanks.
I'm glad that my prices went down on 08.
Yeah, I'm glad that on average we're gonna have to pay 15% more for fucking everything, I guess.
Cool.
Strengthens the economic relationship between the two largest economies in the world. This deal.
Or leaving out China.
You know, hold on 1 second. You know what they haven't, and this is very critical for people to remember. If there's not an off-ramp or a goal for something, it is a scam.
Yeah.
What are these tariffs for?
Yeah. What's
what's the off-ramp? When will the tariffs be lifted? Because I know exactly when they're going to be lifted. As soon as that motherfucker is out of there.
Right.
Which is why every country is just like, well, this is going to be an annoying 2.5 years.
Right. Or when the Democrats get control of Congress and realize that Congress has the power to tax things, not him.
Unbelievable.
President Trump's core promises on trade, supercharging America's manufacturing capacity and opening up.
And also, the only reason he's doing this is because of the opioid crisis, remember?
The deal guarantees that American businesses will have unprecedented levels of access to the European Union markets to export our American-made goods.
We already exported everything to them.
They don't want it.
The European Union buys a lot of our crap. Not our animal meat, because they have standards and we don't. But They buy car. I've driven a Ford in Ireland.
Yeah. We already worked all this shit out. He just was unaware. So
God.
now he has to be involved. So he's going to ruin it so that he can be involved. We already knew how to do all this shit before you got there because other people know how to run businesses that actually make money.
Yeah.
I mean, the bin has made more money than fucking Trump did in his businesses.
Bye, Ali.
Bye, Ali. And we didn't have to have our daddy come in and buy, a couple of $1 million in chips to keep our fucking casino afloat.
Also, as part of this agreement, the EU will purchase $750 billion in U.S. energy to strengthen our energy dominance, reduce European reliance on adversarial sources, and narrow our trade deficit with the EU. The EU will also make new investments of $60 billion in the United States, in addition to the more than $100
billion
already invest in the U.S.
That's nothing.
Yeah.
All of these massive purchases and investments will happen by the end of 2028. What we are watching is President the greatest.
What the fuck is this?
Well, see, Mikey, if they're not real investments, that won't actually be realized. So if they don't happen by 2028, these other countries can just be like, well, we tried.
I mean, what else happens in 2028?
Right, exactly. When they don't happen, President and Trump and the Republicans are going to be like, it was the Democrats who didn't want the deals that I made. And the Democrats can just be caught in another fucking trap like that. Like they're already going to get caught in the Medicaid trap when the Medicaid cuts don't come into effect until after the midterms.
We need to, maybe I'll reach out to Lauren Underwood and I'll be like, you guys need to take a calendar or a timer and just sit it up there next to your lectern and just be like, this is how many days y'all got left until Medicare is gone.
Yeah.
And Medicaid's gone. Like it needs to be made real to them.
And also that no tax on tip and overtime stuff expires when Trump leaves office. So then the Republicans would be like, the Democrats are trying to raise your taxes.
You can't be buying votes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You don't say. Tell me more.
History of the world and turn it and simultaneously proving the so-called economic experts wrong at every turn. Media pundits said a trade deal with the EU this monumental and beneficial to America would be impossible, but President Trump made it happen. The so-called economic experts repeatedly
just
said
reads
that
this
the
shit.
American economy would be in a recession this summer. Well, summer is here. It's almost over, and that recession does not exist. Yesterday,
man, she's going to be like, every day there's no recession. Hey, there's no recession today until we only have to wait a couple more days until the economic data comes out to find out if our GDP shrank again.
I mean, and also your boy chickened out on his tariffs. We'd already be in the full collapse.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? He chickened out on it because the stock market saw what was going to happen. So
the stock market was in free fall for several days before he was like, oh, maybe we shouldn't do this.
And then him and Marjorie Taylor Greene were like, oh, let's buy some shit.
Yeah.
in fact, real GDP growth in the second quarter increased at a 3.0% annual rate, significantly above expectations.
Wrong.
President Trump's America First policies are driving economic growth, as he always said they would. And this growth is being driven by the private sector, not the government. Federal government spending fell for a second quarter, while real business fixed.
I mean, at this point, what federal government? Who are you even talking about? You fired everyone. Who are you talking about?
Who's collecting the tariffs?
Right.
They don't even know how to. They don't even know how to charge these people. They would just sit there like, look, I don't. When he did it the first time, that's what I was like. What are the dudes at the docks about to do? Like all this new shit, and it's changing every other day. There's no like big list that they've made sure that every tariff agent and border patrol agent, customs. That's what customs agent.
Yeah,
they haven't trained the custom agents on their new strategy. How are they? And where does that money go?
Billy, who are you talking about?
Didn't she run up a ton of debt running for Connecticut?
Are we talking about Linda McMahon? Because it was her own money she spent. She's fucking rich as shit.
I'm trying to look up, see if he said. Who are you talking about?
Yes. And once you say who you're talking about, I can answer the question.
Investment rose by nearly 2% following its first quarter surge. President Trump is right-sizing government spending, reversing the damage done by the Biden administration, and allowing the private sector.
Carol, you talking about this lady?
Yeah.
Sharon, Connecticut? Hold on.
McKinnon says this woman masturbates to old redlining guides from the 1950s. How'd you know that?
It looks like she was from New Hampshire, not Connecticut.
Gross. The worst of the
Poor New
hams.
Hampshire. Well, the worst of the New Hamps.
I hate the New Hamps.
Yeah, it looks like she ran in New Hampshire as opposed to Old Hampshire,
which is in England still.
Yeah.
To flourish. The same so-called experts claimed that President Trump's tariffs spike inflation and hurt American consumers. But consumer spending growth just accelerated and inflation remains right on track. For the past 5
consumer sentiment has fallen and inflation went up in the last month. So I don't know what the fuck she's talking about.
straight months, core inflation has come in below market expectation and remains in line with the Fed's 2% inflation target.
Nope. Inflation's almost 3%, so that's wrong.
Meanwhile, customs and tariff revenues have already totaled more than $150 billion since President Trump took office, leading to the first June budget surplus in nearly a decade.
That's also not true.
Those revenues will skyrocket even further starting tomorrow when new reciprocal tariff rates take effect. President Trump is restoring America's economic sovereignty by reducing our reliance on foreign countries, boosting investment in the U.S. to the tune of trillions of dollars, and creating hundreds of thousands of high-paying jobs for the American people. With America finally put first on trade and the largest middle-class tax cuts in history and other pro-growth provisions of the One Big Beautiful Bill beginning to take effect, the American economy will boom like never before over the course of the next 3.5 years.
Well, if she means if she means inflation, then yes, because inflation is going to be up. Prices will be up about 15% because, you know, that's how much the average tariff is going to be, I think, 15 or 20%. Because he's a fucking lunatic.
Years, thanks to the president's vision. Finally, as you all know, the president signed an executive order earlier this year to solve the problem of exorbitant pharmaceutical pricing. According to recent data, the prices that Americans have been paying for brand name drugs are more than 3 times the price other similarly developed nations pay. The president is determined to solve this problem and took further action today. He has signed 17 letters to pharmaceutical companies' CEOs.
Man, signing letters to CEOs isn't going to fucking control prices. He's using his powers as president the wrong way.
And I would like to read you one of these letters.
Where's an executive order?
Letters to the CEO of Eli Lilly. All of these letters will be provided to you following this briefing. This is to the CEO of Eli Lilly from the President of the United States. On May 12th, 2025, I signed an executive order delivering most favored nation prescription drug pricing to American patients to stop global freeloading and guarantee that Americans pay the same prices enjoyed by other developed nations. Right now, brand name drugs in the United States are up to 3 times higher on average than anywhere else for the identical medicines. This unacceptable burden on hardworking American families ends with my administration. Most proposals the Trump administration has received to resolve this critical issue promised more of the same, shifting blame and requesting policy changes that would result in billions of dollars in handouts to industry. Moving forward, the only thing I will accept from drug manufacturers is a commitment that provides American families immediate relief from the vastly inflated drug prices and an end to the free ride of American innovation by European and other developed nations.
Man, Trump didn't write that. He doesn't know all those words. He doesn't know Enigma.
Accordingly, I'm calling on Eli Lilly and Company and every manufacturer doing business in our great country to take the following actions within the next 60 days. Extend the most favored nation pricing to Medicaid, guarantee most favored nation pricing for newly launched drugs, return increased revenues abroad to American patients and taxpayers, provide for direct purchasing at most favored nation pricing. President Team, including Secretary Kennedy and Administrator Oz, stand ready to implement these terms. The president expects to further engage with them immediately in good faith to deliver relief.
The president wrote some letters to some pharma CEOs saying, hey guys, could you bring down the prices maybe?
No, jack up the prices on Europe so you can lower the prices on us. And I'm going to say this out loud so that Europe can hear it.
Apparently today he sent letters to like the top 17 pharmaceuticals companies and was like, hey, we need lower prices in America. It's kind of not great that we pay more than other people. Like, that's the least amount of action someone could take to do any of that. It's a letter.
Why don't you cut all their funding and government contracts?
Right. It's not a law.
Oh, okay.
It's not an executive order, which some people think are laws. And it's not like, it's just a letter you wrote to someone. It has no authority except the seal of the president on it.
They threw that shit away.
Yeah. They were like, tough luck, buddy.
Junk mail.
For American families. Make no mistake, a collaborative effort towards achieving global pricing parity would be the most effective path for companies, the government, and American patients. But if you refuse to step up, we will deploy every tool in our arsenal to protect American families from continued abusive drug pricing.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Americans are demanding lower drug
You just
pricing.
completely unregulated them. What are
Other
you going to do?
nations have been freeloading on U.S. innovation for far too long, and it is time they pay.
And they're going to continue.
I look forward to your binding commitments to each of these goals by September 29th, 2025, and my team stands ready to assist with implementation questions.
He gave them a deadline. He's like, hey, end of September, I want this done.
Get your broke ass out of our face. You are a brokey. Oh, you have $2 billion? Cute. We're Moderna, bitch. I don't have to listen to you.
Attention to this vital national.
We'll be gone in 3 years.
Signed President Donald J. Trump, again to the CEO of Eli Lilly.
I like how they hold everything up like fucking 7-year-olds.
Wait, I want to see this.
Signed President Donald J. Trump.
All right. First of all, did Donald Trump just take out the name at the top and scribble in someone else's name?
Correct, with a Sharpie.
And then he scribbled out the name at the bottom.
Correct.
Because, guys, that looks like fucking auto pen to me. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
The Trump auto pen strikes again.
They fucking copied and pasted a Word doc and printed it on White House letterhead.
Tim, it's the same document. It's not even copy and paste. They just opened up someone else's file, printed it, and then he Sharpied later. Like copy and paste would be three to six more keystrokes than they would have ever taken.
It's the laziest administration in the history of fucking administrations.
I don't think they're lazy. I think they're trying their hardest. And it just sucks. It's just abominable. Their level of effort is just abysmal because they're incompetent. They don't know how to do anything.
It's so bad. It's so stupid. And then, of course, he had to sign his name in fucking Sharpie. But that could be a stamp for all we know. Maybe they don't even sign it anymore. Maybe just fucking, stamp it out.
I thought presidents use really nice, fancy fountain pens.
Nah.
No, not this guy. He has a fucking Sharpie marker.
Even the pens that he gives out when he signs things, they're fucking just giving out fucking presidential Sharpies to people. He probably got ChatGPT to compile his letter.
So bad.
It's that at the bottom of the page.
Yo, get that pornography off the screen, Tim. that pubic hair. Get it out of there.
The CEO
President pubic hair.
In its form has been designed for each of the 17 major drug and pharmaceutical companies in the United States, and we're happy to provide you the full list.
Yo, what's with the fucking show and tell, by the way? Like, who cares?
Hold on. I also drank a bottle of water today, which is why I had to pee, because I had 2 bottles of water, that Celsius drink, and a cup of coffee. I was like, I'm about to pee my fucking pants. And then I went to check on the baby because she was sleeping like Woody when Andy walks in the room. So I had to straighten her out, and then I came back.
We do have 5 minutes left, Mikey. So start figuring out this this thing that we're gonna do. We got to transfer people to the other show, right?
Oh, right, to the round table. Yes, we're gonna try to dump into there, so that you guys don't even have to push any buttons. How about that?
Yeah, we're just gonna go straight to it.
And I believe you will see all 17 letters popping on Truth Social very shortly. So you can look out for those. And I'm happy to take any further questions.
Nobody.
Before we get to questions, I do have one other announcement from the White House and from the president. We are proud to announce that the construction of the new White House ballroom will begin. For 150 years, presidents, administrators.
The what?
There you go. You motherfuckers are starving to death.
He's building a ballroom.
There you go. There it is, y'all. Are you happy now?
You're gonna have an exciting life now.
Oh man.
And don't worry, Ghislaine will be sitting on the over there by the fucking open bar to fucking steal everybody's kids and put them into fucking sex trafficking.
Is that why they
unbelievable?
Is that why they concreted over the Rose Garden for this fucking ballroom?
No, they just had to put paving. They put a path right through the middle of it instead of actually keeping up the grounds so that there was drainage. They decided to just put a nice walk path through there. The ladies in their heels. Yeah.
He'd come, maybe he'd come, maybe he wouldn't even come. I think maybe it wouldn't even come. You'd save your time.
So stupid.
And White House staff have longed for a large event space on the White House complex that can hold substantially more guests than currently allowed. President Trump has expressed his commitment to solving this problem on behalf of future administrations and the American people. The White House is one of the most beautiful and historic buildings in the world. Yet the White House is currently unable
So beautiful, they burned it down twice.
to
Thanks,
host
Canada.
functions, honoring world leaders in other countries without having to install a large and unsightly tent approximately 100 yards away from the main building's entrance. The White House State Ballroom will be a much needed and exquisite addition of approximately 90,000 total square feet of innately designed
90,000 square feet.
They got
Holy
lots
shit.
There's tons of empty space in Washington, D.C.
90,000 square foot ballroom. Dude, this dude wants to be a fucking like
a sheik.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
He thinks he's a sheik. That's what it is. That's why he wants the big fancy plane. He thinks he's just going to be like this Putin English speaking sheik where people just come and bring him stuff.
Well, we only got a few minutes left, so we'll get this out of the way. Like and subscribe on YouTube. Become a member, like so many people have today.
Thank you, Allie.
Thanks, Allie, and thanks for everyone who became a member and who contributed. And go on Patreon, become a patron. You get all the same stuff as the YouTube membership. And if you're watching on Twitch, like and subscribe. Twitch.tv/The Bin Podcast.
I may or may not have lost the link. Hold on. I'm trying to find it again. Because once you get in the thing, they won't let you. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't work the way I thought it would work. I thought it would work like Twitch, where I could just go to the person's name. But I got to have the link, I think. Let me see.
I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Damn it. Damn it. Why can't I find it?
I voted for Trump. Therefore, everything that I want to happen needs to happen.
Calm down. Oh, they're having the
Eggs. I'm not eating eggs. I'm not.
Oh, gross.
What?
They're doing the Battlefield 6 official multiplayer gameplay reveal event, and Tim the Tap Man is there.
Oh, yeah, gross. Fuck that guy.
Don't bring him around to new shit. Leave his ass in Call of Duty. Leave his ass. Okay. I need the link.
Fettuccine, linguine, martini, bikini.
That's for Billy.
You're not helping, Tim. I need the link.
I don't know where the link is.
It was in the thing, I thought. Let me see.
It's in the chat somewhere, but it's like deep in the chat.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm trying to find it.
All right, hold on.
Let me look. I can hear myself. I heard myself yell.
Oh no. Man, it is deep in the chat. Holy shit.
Can someone repost it? Oh,
yeah,
wait. Because I'm signed in as the bin, and I think we're following, but I don't think it's. We haven't watched enough of their content for it to pop up like in our "Here's your shit" category.
Oh yes.
Can I go
my chat can't go far back enough.
Mine neither. This show's too long.
Show. Yeah, we're doing like Joe Rogan length shows over here.
It's not me. I would never.
We're looking for the link to
Reagan Elites.
Yes.
Did I spell it wrong? Maybe. Try that. Damn it. Damn it.
Oh, I think Russell Cannon and tons have posted it now.
Okay. Let me go to our thing again. Got too many windows open. Oh my God.
Followed all the instructional material. You just said it and forget it.
I'm like a Labrador at Wimbledon. Just where is it? Where is it? Still looking. All right, let me go to the bin. Yo, and Shaq's gonna have to change the name of his podcast because it keeps auto searching him instead of us. Enough, Shaq, with your shenanigans. Aha! Thank you. That's what I freaking typed in and it didn't tell me. Okay. Can I just copy this link? Copy. Your video. Search videos for other channels. Paste. Haha. I save. Okay. I think it's good to go, but we have to wait for them to go live, I think. So we'll stall for another 30 seconds. Let them get their ducks in a row. But you guys will see Daily Blase, Reagan Elite, Power to the People, and I don't know the fourth person. Who's the fourth person?
I don't know.
Chat. Oh, here we go. The fourth person is Random Scottish History.
That sounds random.
Let's go show all of them some love. Yo, Tons, look at the clip you put. Like, look at the auto-generated tag they made for it. Billowing American Rhinoceros, Mr. Destructoid. That's awesome. That's my new album title. Billowing American Rhinoceros, Mr. Destructoid. 37.
The show.
Okay. Well, thanks for hanging out with us, guys. It's been a real pleasure.
Yeah.
Even though the world is on fire, we still got each other.
Thanks for all the super chats and the memberships, because it does actually keep the fucking place running.
We get the bills paid, baby. That was so cool. We got to pay our bills with our own account.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm owed $1 trillion. I'm owed another $1 trillion because we're just paying out of pocket for everything. So that does, like, you guys don't feel it, but it does feel really good to know that you're not going to have to worry about your show being on the air next time.
It does buy the onions.
It better not. Not anymore. It doesn't. Not under a famine administration.
Yeah, especially because the show got a bit more expensive because we had to leave Skype.
Okay, they're live. Okay, I'm going to end this stream, and by the time we get done over here, it should be started up over there. Thank you guys so much. We love you. Goodbye.
Fuck the hell off. Spin a bag of shit as a man. I can't stand you.
That throbbing feeling every once in a while. Get that throbbing feeling. About what?